मेरे घर में घुस के
scenarios and even Sadak
it is Austin. It actually is though. Like on no troll that it is a new word. I just learned.
Same strat. It applies. Overlay the two and watch it back. This is crazy.
Didn't even use it correctly. Well, it takes practice and time. The fuck.
That's exactly what the first half looked like.
Yeah.
Or map, I should say.
I was going to mention here with
Hedda, thank you for the tier 1.
You currently have for Sentinels, the pulse plan should be quite good as well, and how you could cycle a lot of these walls too. And
can Silence one get one and get out? Oh, he's not trying to get out.
The guns are good. Sentinels trying to go for a plan.
See, vulnerable W.
Great opener at least here to bring the econ back on their side.
Safety behind the wall. They're able to deny the recon.
Still a very hard round to win. I'm not gonna lie, because they don't have anyone holding flank, so they're gonna be worried about it.
I'm not sure how this is happening, but we don't ask questions.
Oh god. I think Sen is in a weird spot. They need a triple fight this, I think. Because they took nothing. They took no space.
They might backstab someone, but they are going to react fast and be able to cover each other right over the shoulder here. Yeah. Oh, no!
Oh, he got the stun out.
He gets another 2 judge kills. We saw it last time. Sadak over the wall. He's going to catch the back of Jonah P as well. It falls apart so fast. The pistols.
Mama raised some bitches, bro. You're 5v3 up, but you're not. You know the round. You're not in good positions. You need to still do stuff. Triple peek with the numbers that you have.
Sentinels can really cut their crossfire with the 2-2 setup. These two guys have pistols. You're playing against a sliding neon. Really bolts there on the other side, and they're stunned.
Yeah.
That's just so difficult there for Sentinels, but the idea was right. We just weren't ready for that combination.
You still have to do things. You're stuck here, or here and here. They still have util good enough, and you have no one on flank. Triple swing flank.
Crazy. I think Sadak had ult third round on Lotus too. He is just fragging out.
I remember even on Lotus, it was Sentinels that want pistol, and they got ecoed after on that second round, right? So
that's what. Yeah, you're right. Holy moly.
Just go A. That's what we did. All right, let's see. You did do that. You were hella abusing that.
How they could snowball these early.
I don't know. Vitality is brain dead though. These guys took all of A bomb site. I don't know who your Viper is, but he was standing here. I think it was. Who the fuck is your Viper? The new guy, right? Standing here.
Very interesting.
Fucking doing nothing. Like he's just chilling. He's about to die. Oh, it was Alpha? Alpha was your Viper? Oh yeah, it was Alpha. Alpha was standing here. Oh yeah, Vikan just KO. Alpha was sitting here by himself, no help. You guys are rotating through double doors. Vitality decides to fight this instead of just going and clearing this.
Now you're starting to see the true value.
I mean, why? For what?
Why it was picked up by Crew in the first place, and why maybe the decision of Crew is to
mind control buddy.
Instead of Keston.
You may as well have said Cope.
Silence able to just
what is that argument?
Any knowledge going on over at the B site. And an activated Sentinels here, spamming a bit through the wall, making sure they can get some tap down.
Wait, what happened this round? Austin, you're distracting me.
This onslaught now to come in from Crew.
You said go A, they went A. Look at this. Oh my god, this big flank by Silence though. This big flank by...
Oh gosh. Dante.
Oi. Victor Wong. That's too late for him to... Vic. You know Vic. You know Vic, right? Austin, you know him. You and I know him.
Tries to close that gap. Against Victor here, standing in for the squad, goes for the defuse. Victor with a quick peek check. Oh! He goes for the insta repeak, which Silence is ready for. And he gets the quick defuse. Plenty of time here, and Crew.
I mean, fuck, bro. He hasn't played on Sage in a while, though.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? It's been a minute. Like, give him some fucking time.
That spike on the 1v1 just before he got there too. He had to book it with the knife out. So Victor heard all of that the whole time. And then
it's just weird up there right now.
As you're diving into a pool.
We don't have time. You're goddamn right. We don't have time. This is the only match we have.
To try to catch your opponent off guard.
He has to win that.
On the instant tap. And yeah, that is very nicely done in the end for Silent. On the reaction time with even a chamber shot at the beginning.
Okay, here's my cope, genuinely. They should have lost the round anyway. They were down 3v5. Victor brought it back. At least.
In the maps right now, and it is going to be a quick tech pause. I'm going to say quick. It's going to be a tech pause coming in here as we get into a possible 4th round. And guess what?
It was quick.
We're done. We're back in the game.
Okay, well, state of the game, though, we still had 3 plants, 3 defusals for crew. So at least right now for Sentinel.
Defense, Crew's kind of reading this. MW0 feels what's going down. Sadak is just kind of looking left and right.
It's weird.
Back, but keeping himself alive somehow.
I don't expect a second guy mid doors.
Silence rotated so
Oh
fast.
my god.
It's him down.
It's you and me. It's just you and me. What a round, Redux and Cortezia.
4 for Redux on that, beautifully done in the ISO. And the pace of
They needed
came
that.
big. And they couldn't go through the regular right side.
They actually needed that so badly.
A little to the left, switch it up, and vary the play.
Too many 1v1s. Too many 1v1s given up. That is nasty.
Another 4K in the round to keep a round in for
Yeah.
They should have shown the Cortezia flick.
But I think what's really seems to be hurting them too when they're actually executing with all of these walls. I was about to mention there's so many walls that a Sova dart should not get too much value. But so far, every time MW0 has been dropping
Split A, 5A.
behind enemy lines, it has pinged out players on their executions.
Wow.
My word. A little inside.
Did he just stun
the
himself?
there. If you count last round, Redux is feeling it
Oh
right
my god.
now, and they
It's happening.
continue to fly through. This is
That is
the
a
kind
beautiful
of stuff
hold.
we were waiting for Redux
And they
to
slowed
do
it down
as
too.
well.
They didn't like hurry it up.
Online,
They let their
just
mid
looking
players go up
unstoppable.
first.
Sean QD feels the sixth sense of someone
They took their
behind him.
time and got the kill. That's actually,
That too.
it's huge. They have to save.
TP on top of the paranoia thrown by Sadak, and as they re-clear it, it was an easy kill to do as they held it inside of that smoke behind the drone. So kind of using a drone as a bait.
Oh my god,
to get
Redux
the
might
punch
have
on
saved this
Sadak, so
half.
that was really
He
nice.
actually single-handedly saved this half.
Now they start early, a 5 versus 2. Even with a spike plan and a pulse plan, they're trying to chase down the last 2 players of crew, and this is a great answer back though. Since the last couple of rounds that didn't pan out
Spectacle,
in their
thank you,
favor
and I Red Brick, thank you for
in
the
these
prize.
pulse plants.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Q, thank you.
For a few points here. There's one. It's almost like a double
Clean
take.
fucking
It's like
round.
looking at
Nobody
that
alive. They have to
ASM
save.
person.
They put him on a save.
That is John Cutie cleaning it up. 3-2. This is kind of where we started the first map.
Okay, they're warm now. They're very warm now.
Crew sprinting away with a lead.
Yeah, right.
It looks like Ewok's getting what he
I mean,
asked
he'll take
for.
it, though.
The aim is a bit more online with that warm up for the first map here for Sentinels.
You could almost say that we're cruising.
Oh, I was gonna say don't do it.
Oh,
You
I'm sorry.
shouldn't have. I don't know if I can stop you though.
Never.
4-3 ults ready here for the side of Crew.
Dude will definitely pull out the Tour de Force right now for silence, so he's been very, very
Eventually
good
just
at
says it
holding
with an
up
accent, the
Crew's
Tour de
B side, but
Force.
He's actually trying to use it for mid-control quite early. They haven't seen too much early presence out on the side of Sentinels in front of B, but they're also making sure that they're rolling over all the rocks by throwing out this smoke on the ground.
What up, Willius? How's Harvard, man?
On the attack side, actually, to
How is it
control
over
the
there?
orb
What's the
for
campus looking
Sentinels.
like? Everything good?
You're ready to activate on mid. Put that wall up, fire a dart down, get your drone up. You can see Crew is just waiting.
Uncle,
They're
thank you
going
for
to
Primo.
have this elbow insert of just basically every member of Sentinels come through here. Silence goes
no
to
shield.
fight it. He's going to peek it again. That
Victor
is
Wong.
a choice. Victor takes him down quite easily.
Big kill. They regroup
Maybe
towards
thinking
B.
that would have been solid-
They know they're fighting for
solidified.
mid. Oh, beautiful from
They did
Sentinels.
not on the orb.
See, this is
So
what
it
I
is
mean.
gonna
They're
be
playing
take care from
good. They're
Sentinels.
capable of playing well. This is
Pretty
fine.
easily taken with pistols to come back.
And that's a silent assist for Jonah with the owl drone too, because he couldn't get the ping.
Whoever threw in the
Yeah.
white flag,
So they stopped
take
the
that
bleeding
shit,
too.
pick
You
it up
saw
off the
position was
ground,
quite
and
nice
keep
from
that shit.
The Dota falls set up by silence. They attempted the shock dart to break down the shield to keep that first blood. Although we'll hold that
Alright,
thought,
just
though.
talk. Put it back
Sadak
down.
is back with the bandit.
He's not too hurt either. Still has
Drop
a
the
few
fucking
shots
flag.
to take in this situation, but they got a lot of work to do.
Wave that shit
You're
proudly.
hoping you don't need to use it, but this should still be a Sentinels round because they have that Hunter's Fury available for Jonah P, who's already playing offside, so they're in prime position here to settle up and secure this.
Last player standing.
I mean, it's still impossible to win. It's actually impossible to win. Good damage, though. Holy fuck. They should not get that much damage.
There by MWZ at the end, but it's going to be Sentinel's round, and that's the important part. They are
Senza got a few ults, right? Guaranteed they have few ults here.
They're getting them in the W count.
Good read, Vic. Good read.
It was a nice try, though. And again, I think it's Crew put themselves in the right positions as well. After they saw that harbor smoke in front of that B side controlled. Okay, the rotate should be coming back here somewhere else if there's no pressure coming from B side. So you are trying to,
by the way, I see the bear.
Close in. To close in and try to break the shields.
All right. What do we have here from timeout?
He shot body.
That
It's all good.
actually is a lot more in like the chatter.
Is the Insu here? What are you doing here?
Back and forth for what Crew
Insu's
is
fake
doing.
as fuck. Day 3 of not calling me and giving me the juice.
Here and there, offering
Counting. I'm just counting all the days.
stuff to say, so.
And you know the
Feeling
best
like
part
he
is
has to get in the ear of the team more so
Yinsu's
on
excuses
Sentinels.
is Austin. Yinsu's excuses. I'm busy. Busy with what?
From the looks of it, again, the last round was a little bit more of a
Busy with
mixed
fucking
vibe,
what?
with a couple of players being quite low, but they were quite punished easily.
Just tell me what happened.
They were throwing a couple of rounds, but they wanted to try to play aggro with util.
Austin, you got the juice though? You have to give it to me then, because I don't know. Acting weird. She's acting hella weird now. Well, Drip, think of this here one.
What's been good for them, at least in terms of the results, is how good they've been on just attacking back off the Sentinels as soon as Sentinels gets on site. So they didn't want to leave that space for Sentinels to take, so that it could just start flooding back on that side. And you're seeing here, at least from the setup at the beginning of this round, that they're not trying to go for any of these type of trap plays.
Did you laugh at the joke?
They're just
What
trying
joke?
to control and maintain.
Fuck you on about?
From the look of the smoke here of the
Goggle, think of the prime. Oh my, the jokes I said? Yeah, they're funny as fuck. Shut up.
Gotcha. Hold the top with me when it fades.
I'm picking off you mid, I mean.
Yeah. They would use another
He
open
has
smoke.
to,
They
yeah.
want a main.
Okay, just listen to me. Yeah, they want to make. Come forward. We're gonna do 4 A split. For mid and Sova solo A.
Yeah,
Can
sir.
we peek this together, Victor?
Yeah,
I'm going wide. 3, 2, 1.
You're gonna just stay mid and watch flank, okay?
I think you can
He's
just
dropping
drop,
mid.
you can just use your shield from close and we just
Sova
go.
John elbow, I think. Sova John elbow.
Yeah, I think they might be in the orb. You gotta cover us.
Tell me when to jump.
Big bomb.
We need to get going. Get going.
Wall down, wall down.
Just trying to think of everything that could
Yeah,
kind of
doors.
buff their situation.
saying you
Someone's in
touch
the
like-
orb, someone's here.
I have neon.
One flanking
Nothing
elbow.
bricks, nothing bricks.
I'm blind.
Hey, hold on.
Dead.
Nice.
Go, kill him, kill
Where,
him.
where?
Just go at me, go at me.
Get a smoke, open smoke.
Dead.
Nice.
I can ult him. I'm ulting him.
Okay, waiting.
Go at me.
He's blind on the left.
Default, sight.
I want blind yellow. I'm blind yellow. I'm an ulted out.
Omen is yellow.
One chamber,
He
chamber,
ulted out. He ulted out.
chamber nice, chamber
They're
nice.
closing in on
you
these
could've
calls.
TP'd
It's so
her.
cool
I
to see.
got it.
30 seconds.
I didn't say
Play time.
4v2. Chamber has off.
Chamber was nice, he was nice.
I'm smoking your right, Vic. Well done.
I'm just going with
Careful, careful.
Flank. Nice.
W bait. Nice.
Lowers go.
Movement down here, forcing the gun to come out, and you already see it now. Silence
was
forced
nest,
to
okay,
fall
he
back
TP
and
nest.
save his.
Liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, Austin, did you see Vic's overstimulation? John Cutie calls. He's left. And he's fucking. His whole mouth started freaking out.
Let's try to just go for heavy 4 players on middle. It was dangerous because if you look from the mini map though, you
I got
already had 4 players contested on that side.
I forgot about that. I forgot about your comm.
Is not only on Jonah P's
I got
joining on the
spammed.
inside to get the info
Austin,
if
can you
actually
add
took
something to the
space,
comms?
But it also allows your force saying, okay,
Have some shame.
here, we can
What
actually
else can
open it to the doors and start activating that spot.
I got
We
no,
saw
but
the
Alpha's
bloodbath
comms that
creates
round were
within
fucking
favor of
golden.
right after, so.
And it kinda
Guys, I'm
trickled
ulting.
down
I'm just
from
gonna
the
make
maybe
noise, okay?
or,
Nobody do
there's
anything.
Only one site, you know they're all towards mid. Then one of
I
those,
like that from Alpha.
Players is gonna get hit by the kill.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
It comes to show how fast you have to pivot from time to time
Exactly.
too, based on the macro you're trying to bring at the beginning of the round. So great pivot and calls and all the players.
Is that your Alpha impression? I think everyone becomes Russian when I impersonate them. Not gonna lie.
As well. It's not only on John Cutie setting up the plan, but it's your duelists too, looking for the setup.
You did get that initial though. Okay, listen, this is what we're gonna do.
Yes.
There's a point when the
Apart from
round
Boaster,
ends.
of course, yeah.
It's very cool to see. All right, 4-3. Sentinels grab the lead.
It's a
here.
free kill for Silence, I
First
think.
time in the series, really. And it's going to be Silence.
I got the right guy as well.
Get this round back.
Huge kill here.
Classic over here on the right side.
Beautiful.
This Redux is going to make quick work of him. John Cutie with the Phantom.
Oh, beautiful trading, John.
Ultimate. As they get the
Yo,
plants
Sen's
down,
playing good.
Sentinels are in a pretty good position.
Yeah, still winning good fights too. Although all of them kind of isolated, they still have numbers.
Wait, how does Cortezia die there? John Cutie.
Huge again on the 1v1 inside the gulag and gets it now for Sentinel.
He's still there, bro. He's still carrying your asses.
It almost looked like it was gonna fall apart though for how we executed for Sentinels in the first place. It feels
Considering
like
Neon died early like that, really good recovery.
Because there was a gap there on the top of Nest. Why are they scaling up there with the wall and then a free kill from the top of Nest? And then
What a
looks
recovery in this
John
half.
Cutie realized here that he didn't buy a wall, could wall up and section off the top of Nest into the B site, but still gets a 4K for the team. So he saved himself from the embarrassment.
Looking good. Timeout's not going to matter here for the side of Crew.
Playing heavy mid. This is good. I don't think they're
through.
going to go A, though. I think they're always going to go back to mid here.
Everybody. I say everybody, but we still see Cortezia on the left
Viper
side of
ult,
the map
that's
here
it.
towards A for a bit of
Oh, they are.
ruckus.
They are popping A. They are
Around,
popping
make
A.
the noise, drone it out, bring the Crew defense to this side. But it doesn't look like
Good
they're fighting
clear.
for this play just
W
yet.
drone.
And this is good old signature Sadak. Play close with the judge and try to find your timing. So he gets droned out, but he repositions himself.
He sneaks
because
into
of
that fucking smoke,
second
but he's got a
squad that came
problem.
through, and it was no pressure coming out here from the Sentinel squad.
Swinging together once again. You can almost still
What
hear
is this
it,
read?
guys. 1, 2, 3. As they get themselves to safety.
What a read. Instantly went back to B.
Yeah, Crew still reads it again.
Oh my god. Faking B and going A here would make John Cutie an elite caller.
On the other side of the map.
And it's not
Okay
happening.
with that for Sentinels too. It almost looked like they were trying to cut rotates in the first place by having Cortezia inserted, but after that, if they're trying to go for the site hit, you still have a hit to work out with for. And then they make sure they grab this.
Nah, it's
too,
not.
so
There's
you're
no lurker.
sectioning a lot of that site.
30 seconds left.
Big dividers coming through. Dante wants to be in
it's
their
over.
face.
Round
He's
over.
able to successfully
25 seconds, they can't even go back to
capitalize with 2 to start. Sprinting over is Sadak to already be on the mid side, so nobody could rotate out or lurk on his team. He's going to go for the backstab as Les and the rest of the team make quick work of what's in the site. Wait a minute, Professor.
Oh, wait, Austin, are you here?
For a moment here.
How's the Judge still in the game? What's up, Cutler?
Realize he's still surrounded, and Les is just about to creep into the situation with eyes on the prize.
The gun is dominating in this meta as well. Austin, that call by Boaster,
Crazy
it's
not
on
to get that
split,
round
CT
over.
spawn?
Yeah.
Inserting a judge on both sides, both extremities. And right over here, that scaling, the wall was actually
I gotta give it to
all the
him.
way out towards ladder. For them to try to scale on that left side.
I have to give him that.
Found his timing again.
I have to give him that call. That was impressive as fuck. I think it was like 11-10. Or maybe 12-11 or
What
something.
he showed in terms of numbers on that first map of Lotus, but definitely making this
The B pressure
salvageable for
into,
Brewers. They were starting,
what was it?
there was a lot of rounds here since
Into a
round
B
number 4.
split fake, into an A fake, back to B. That was nasty work.
With how they're operating here on their attack side.
Yeah, I was hiding on opposite side of the map. I was greening. That was beautiful calling. Beautiful calling. On an important round too.
Fast. They've actually expected people to be here in mid to fight right away, so they really.
He said it
want to
wasn't
get
his call, it was a
themselves
team
into the fight
effort.
as soon as possible.
Well, whose
Balls
call
on
was it?
balls to
Who
get
was the
space
main
they
caller
need,
then?
and They only
There.
have to look at a few angles here. Whoa! See, Dante's actually going to peek out of that one on his own. Still goes for more. He's going to get 3.
Ay,
How is he
ay,
doing
ay.
this? No way!
Oh
Back
my!
and forth, the pillar, his saving grace to be able to get a 4K in sight, and Silence finishes that one off.
That
just
is
towards the spawn
dirty.
side. What an amazing round from Dante.
And that's what I'm talking about. Jumping through, sliding across, isolating the first fight right over here through the harbor wall. But secondly, getting info from his teammate.
That was
There's
also
two players
Les's
pushing him. He
orb
gets
molly
the
there
assist, which is
was
Les here from the
fucking
snake
perfectly
fight.
timed.
But just realizing the timing of how he could pick up these fights is such a different.
I love
Dante.
when we saw them coming through tunnel. You saw him peek the wall, and you're like, "Oh, he knows they're coming. He'll hide." Slides out like crazy.
He almost
crazy
has,
play.
He almost has to put the Dios back into his name because he's playing God.
Eat that thing in the front.
Yeah, I agree with
Yo,
that.
Vic-
He's actually taking a moment to realize what he just did in spawn. His Silence gets a kill. He's still
That's
moving over
fucked.
towards the A action with Victor going down, slowing down Sentinels here to start. And this looks like it might just fizzle out altogether. Late to the round, second to the party. Dante picks up Cortezia. Oh my gosh, those look close. John Cutie doesn't take too much to the wall. None, actually.
Yeah, he's just trying to keep them at base so the other guys could activate here.
I swear to God, everyone's
hoping to get a kill.
Why is no one jiggling for him? Why is nobody fucking jiggling for him?
Jeez. Just cat and mouse
That's
on
awkward.
this wall.
Player standing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to get
Oh, he's
out
dead.
of.
Leave or
Renox
lose,
takes the
TV, thank you for
shot.
the prime, man.
Doesn't even get to open his eyes when he wakes up from the nightmare. 6-5 here for Crew.
I think a bad timing in the end because there was 2 guys over on that A side too, and I think he was trying to just ulti.
He ults
for
there?
somebody
I
close,
mean,
and
he was
then
hoping his teammate would get
hopefully
the
his
second
teammate
kill.
can trade if he dies, but I think he lost his teammate just in the last second. And that becomes a freebie because the rest of Crew could just collapse onto John Cutie towards the door, and that's it.
Vic's getting fucked on the entries. I can't even lie to you.
That hit on the trademark trap just right out in the open. So many little things are getting caught on here on the side of Sen. But can they get the 6th round? They had that 5-round surge.
Back to A they go.
Before Crew was
Fnatic
able to
Gaming.
battle back. And it looks like they're just going fundamental sight hit on this one, or I should say default sight hit. Straight through.
That's just annoying.
Spam by
Redux of
Sadak.
all people as
Why
well.
wouldn't it be?
There, Vic. If there was ever a round, Vic. 3v5, yikes.
Another one there. You can see the assist coming through, the trademark hit as well.
If there was ever a round, Victor Wong.
Oh, the little tricks are catching Sentinels off guard. Quick trade there.
One is
slows
not
down the
enough.
fight, but it looks like Sentinels are not going to be getting out of this one alive. John Cutie and Jonah
Double
D
spam
left
kill, though?
alive
It's like
here,
low-key
the two
unlucky, no?
With the veteran status on this squad that you'd be looking for to capitalize on a round like this. It's only going to be John Cutie left. He gets zapped down. There it is. 7-5 for Crew.
Should never belong in
Kinda
this
playing
game.
with their food at this point, knowing where they
An
are,
overall,
just taking
they
their
just threw in an
time,
Overwatch
decide who can
agent
get it.
in
And
Valorant.
Crew seem to be in full control here.
Yeah, what a time to activate for Dante too for the last couple of rounds. I think it was like what 3 and 6 or somewhere like that, finishing on a top.
Did they say food?
At 14 and 10. That said though, so good in these spam lines for all this team. Crew came back. They take a comfortable lead going into the second
5
half.
considering they lost the first 3. No, it's not bad. The half recovery is still like decent. They can still make something out of this. But they were up 5-3 and then they lose out. That's also rough. I gotta see. I feel like Vic's been entry to every single round. I can't lie. Wow. Oh, fuck off. Seraph, thank you for the prime, and Zaragoza, thank you for the prime. Try deep breath, thank you for the prime, man. I legit feel for Vic, no stage time into Raze. No, 100%. It's not easy. It's not easy. However, like if he had owned in this game, and this is the only game he got to play in the split, I think it would have opened up a lot of doors for him for sure. Not that they're like closed off completely, but it would have been a statement for sure for a lot of these teams. Because like if we look, who could benefit from like a Victor Wong kind of player? These guys have DG Zen. Wouldn't hurt to have a second like aggro player though. And DG Zen becomes a little bit of a baiter, like second entry. NB maybe. I mean, this guy's coming back though, right? Kane. So they wouldn't do it. Lev. I mean, they have this guy now, so they have double as well. That'd be tough. It'd be tough. Fury is good. Who's fine. Fuck. Sen's the only one left. Sen's the only one left besides Cloud9. And they have Penny.
Now on the attack side though, with the Neon at the point. Vinox is already low HP.
Loud? True. I have to see Loud's roster. I don't even know what the roster is anymore.
Tries to get that
Victor Wong.
through.
W entry.
Victor will get a little bit off it.
Please don't throw this pistol. 5v3 again. Don't lose this one.
Across the map are happening.
Do not.
Les is able to pick back up on that. Then the shoulder shot to Redux, low HP.
Down B.
What an opening of B site just like that. And Scent probably felt like they had control of the round right there.
This is scary. Both of them too with shares. I mean, it's shares across the board.
No.
But less with the sheriff is always good.
Cannonballs? What is happening here?
Nah, he's just fucking with them. Oh dear.
They're gonna
If
let
he
it
gets
be
the info
going
on the
for
second
it.
guy, it's
There's
over.
a lot of aces in
Yep,
this game
he has
already.
info. It's over.
Okay, Jonapi's one shot, Cortezia, so 3 more.
That's
and he's
nasty
through this.
work.
Oh god.
Look at him. He's
Everyone's gonna
fucking
ace.
trolling
God.
him, man.
Oh god. Vans. Una mas. Oh, doesn't get it. And they were just going for it too. It was a gentleman's agreement up there for a moment. You love that. Just in the side silence is like, all right, I'll wait. You guys go ahead.
The fact that he falls is just like, wait up. Let me just go back on the
Another
boxes.
3v5 pistol round loss.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the thing. It was a great start for Sentinels by pressuring down towards that middle. But because they had to leverage John Q to even slice up the mid side, they had to give up the B site. You had 2 players are able to lurk in. So John gets the first easy kill, but then never saw Les sneak through.
A handsome man.
How much damage
Les is looking good.
Now when he's given these opportunities. Now once again, Sentinels have to fight backs against the wall. Trying to farm up ults as much as they could, and that definitely will be heard here from the side of Silence, who calls that aggressive B push. But then for the rest of the crew, they're doing the same thing, controlling the A side orb.
He's doing the thing. He's gonna walk into B by himself while they make noise A. Oh, they're in A. Oh my god, they put Sen in such a weird spot. There's no way Sen thinks these guys have actually gotten out, right? It's so weird now. They're gonna be able to isolate kills.
Crew just wants to wait for it. Comes down. Here comes the fights.
Honestly, it's so awkward to be in this front space.
Ow!
Dante has been cruising into these positions so well right now. Less hiding, less hiding.
What a...
Quick work of
I mean, it
Sentinels
comes
right
down to
now.
this first kill, though. I mean,
Smokes are
Vic
off.
gets
They're
that
playing a
kill.
cat and mouse game.
It
Letting
forces
Sentinels
Crew to
make the
slow
first
down.
move. Honestly, it's just
And maybe
patience
Sen have a
right now,
chance.
but it
It's
looks
just up
like
to that
fast
first
play
kill.
from Crew. They're just kind of letting it fall into their hands.
Yeah. Like I said, they want to play it safe. The drone doesn't spawn anybody. You have no real information outside of the orb being tapped towards that B site, and you have no active info towards middle, so you don't know if they're walking down mid, if they're stacking B, if they're stacking A. So now you just got to make sure that the team stays as a group. The wall comes down, they find all the information, and now they have better weapons to fight against. So, again, through any type of pressured scenario, they seem very, very...
Chamber walking mid alone. They're pressuring A again.
And they have less walls.
Vic, oh, Vic, don't turn. Vic, don't turn. Vic, don't turn. Don't turn. You also heard that Chamber TP. Don't turn.
Going in so
smart. The Chamber just doesn't walk up because the A players got nothing. They didn't get...
Another round in their favor as MW Zera starts off quick.
Oh, Vic, one more, baby.
They have a say, though.
One more,
Finally, they
baby.
have a say. It has not been Sentinels able to attack back right away. It's too much of a gap. Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
How? Sadak with a beautiful kill from behind, and the backstab is now at the 2v2, waiting to get control of the site before the full plant. They're looking to help each other before they do that.
Fuck.
No,
he ran out of bullets. No, he... Okay. Holy shit.
It just looks like they are okay with taking each other toe-to-toe in these situations instead of getting the swings in, playing it proper. They're kind of losing the moment to play the game.
That round would have been devastating. That game-losing round.
So they tap it every single time.
It might still be. They had one alive.
Towards the end too.
Sadak, what a fucking round.
Right now, knowing that they could just outduel Sentinels so far.
How did Sadak get
And
there?
they almost made it happen in our bonus round. Remember, it was Spectres, Bulldogs. Definitely a huge sign of relief there for Ewok.
Yeah.
But again, control of the economy, understanding where the state of the game right now. You wasted so many weapons on the side of Sentinels that your buy now is full of half shields. You pull out an outlaw here for Silence, and he's been really good on the script.
Free mid control.
Talked about
This is really big, though. If Vic keeps control of this, it allows Sen to play 3 people towards it. What is even the point? You know what? I'm being selfish. Just because I don't understand it doesn't mean you guys don't understand.
Mano, eu tenho certeza que não tá ok. Acho que começaram andando ali atrás.
Eu posso fazer uma mole.
Isso. Faz essa mole aí, mano.
Vou dronar o A.
Oh, drone não.
Like, not our stream, but other streams. It's fair, it's fair. It's my bad.
Dá para aplicar? B.
So patient here, waiting for that time tick down before they activate. You see the spike down already, and they're This is kind of what they did on Lotus. Go insert, find things, let them rotate, and Les will be there to give them a hug.
And there's the next insert.
This is a good gamble though from Sen. They're not moving from B. They have the good read.
Jeez.
Always playing with somebody behind their backs here. On these backstabs.
Oh, oh my
Les
god.
again. Another one in elbow as they rotate.
GG. It's game chat.
It's like a round of who's watching who so far here. John Q did as much as he could on a 5 versus 1. But man, that was clinical there by Crew. Very well dissected that map. As they saw the neon, looks like Sentinels have to be a little bit more active around the map, trying to find the information. They peek out in the open to get punished.
It's over. Okay, yeah, you're
so
weird for that. It's GG, it's GG. No amount of timeout's going to help this. Their eco next round. Lose that, 11-6. It's over.
From Sen right away. After the round, we see Ewok was fist bumping because they got that bonus. Sadak knew what the team needed to do, gets them through.
5K again?
Right? You said
Chill.
Silence behind the Outlaw. It's coming from everyone's brain right now. A 10-6 scoreline here in the second half on Sentinel's map of Breeze. And Crew are looking fantastic right now. We expected, you know, a lot from I think.
What is Sen's
Sadak
main
team,
issue?
or
Well,
Sadak in
they're not
general,
closing out
right?
rounds. They
Whether
should be
it's
winning,
Breeze,
aka that
whether
pistol
it's
round
Ewok,
3v5.
who's gonna bring
However,
in, how the team runs.
outside of that, I feel like Crew is just also playing really well. They're way more proactive on their defense sides, and they're taking fights together way more.
It's just everything seems so sync.
It also feels like they're more in form, honestly, individually. The shit Silence I've seen Silence do, Dante do, individually they just look way more insane as well.
Have had flex and sentinel roles in their career in 2025, mostly from in different regions and in challenges.
We got to give Sen benefit of the doubt. They're not playing with their main 5. I mean,
see if this works out.
you have to at least give them that.
So you're seeing like everybody.
If you give it to other teams, you have to give it to Sen as well.
Right now for Crew.
Sen as well. I mean, I've been loving watching Victor play again. Obviously, first into the fights, no hesitation on what he needs
I mean, I already
to do
predicted this team's going to do ass.
Just
So
honestly riding a bike for Victor to get back in here, so that's been awesome to see. And he's getting it.
And that was the thing with Optic Gaming too. When he was trying to create space for the team, he was doing so. Yes, he was dying a lot in his scenarios, but he was.
How is he able to get all the way out? Oh, everyone's at B.
I want to see that more from Sentinels too, just to make sure that they're.
Les is back to his lurking ways, brother.
Go for these team fights into their favor.
Optic mentioned, I did hear that. And he was, they're all right. He was creating a lot of space.
Maybe pick up a side weapon here if they can pummel somebody with 3 members of the team. No.
Good trade. Not that I think it matters.
Into your favor per se.
I mean, Sen have to win this round somehow. Oh my god, he Viper ults as well.
Doesn't work as well as a shotgun.
Sen have to win this round.
Sadak on an elevation again. The man lives up here.
I mean, Jonapi's not getting anything on this flank. Wait.
Although not seeing anybody yet.
Oh, wow. So,
favoring that Omen over the Astro, and we can see how many little things he can do with it. Tricks he plays.
Hold on.
The shots he makes. The shots he makes.
Oh,
Redux takes him down.
My.
4K for Redux to defuse.
They won it.
2 come through here as long as he doesn't cut the wrong wire, and they're good for another round. Let's see it. 10-7.
That's another 4K from Redux,
yeah,
and also winning.
He's literally saving them. The game would already be over if it wasn't for Redux.
A domain expansion with a sheriff and still won it. Look at his retake. One through the smoke. Okay, that's a lucky one, and that activated the kill contract for him. So that was a huge kill to take for the side of Redux to allow Sentinels to win this one here.
Yo, we can win!
Bruh.
There it is. There it is.
They needed that round, though. They hella needed that fucking round.
We're on the up.
Vic already gave up. Vic's like, if we lose this, we lose the round. We lose the game.
They have a lot of economy. Now Victor can bring out the op,
okay,
and he scores that first blood.
Victor with the op. As if we forgot.
Shit on.
Ready.
Sit the fuck down.
Dante jumps. Dante is sat down. Another one here towards the top. Your top fragger for Sen right now. John Cutie putting another one on the board.
Let's not do any of that just yet.
Stink on it. And now this 5v2, they look to get a flawless round as they're going to.
We don't want to rile him up just yet.
Dude, he's got the killer look right there for John Cutie, man. He wants to win this game. He wants to pull the team back right
They
now.
had to pause, I
and
think, after this round.
Feels like they've done so.
Crew
with
pause for sure.
Amazing 2-op kills from Victor. Maybe
Yeah.
here for the rest of Crew, they're going to have to save because as much as it was pretty one-sided in the second half, they're also finally down to their last expenses.
Oh, he did it. Wait, they did it to.
So they're gonna have
Wait,
to start
Crew was
using
the first one to
defense
shoot.
now
Oh yeah, that's
to
right.
hopefully get a decent buy in the
Oh, yeah, I
next
forgot,
round
I forgot.
this top, and
At
they're
half
gonna
wall.
save.
Fair enough then.
Jonah P ult coming online.
30
Viper
seconds
ult
left.
going to come online here. A lot of ways to just sync up more rounds for the
Such
defensive
a save.
side. And then you kind of have a fail safe.
Save
if you
into
do
a
need to
pause.
screen through with the overdrive. Should be an easy win. 15
Carlos,
seconds
thank you
here
for Prime,
for
man.
Sentinels. The timeouts are paying off.
Do you miss
though.
EA? I miss
Some
watching
of them
EA.
have just
It was so
not
nice
mattered
watching him on
closers,
EG
but
when they made the run and
right
almost
now,
beat
you
G2,
know,
I think.
you walk getting this one in
That
for
was
Sentinels
genuinely sick.
to make sure they have the right idea for their final rounds to come through.
Yeah. Nice for even run out to pick up an orb. Redux is trying to do the same thing so he can get closer to his
That's an orb.
kill contract. Yeah, it's still a point there. And he still have economy to work with, so it's not too bad for him to lose his life there with that push. Yeah, what a shot.
A Yay or Marv Resurgence
That one, dude.
and
was
Vic,
nice.
honestly, would just be lit as fuck. Because I would get to see a completely different perspective,
Shows
right?
that
I'm
he's
not
still
playing
got
with
it in
them.
terms of aim now.
I would get to actually
Those
just watch
feel
them and
good.
appreciate
You
that
get those
instead.
few to start,
It'd be a whole different
you know
feeling.
The next ones are you take more confident shots. You take, I should say, riskier shots because you're more confident. You miss the first
Austin's
few.
already
You
owned
still
it.
stay back on the
Austin I get to
angle.
watch.
Maybe not. You might see Victor.
But what about the other
go
three?
ham at this point now. He's already on a forward angle on B, actually looking to step up more. So yeah, the confidence is there.
And he can instantly rotate thanks to that.
Okay. Ripped off the top. Little haircut for
We'll take that
Sadat.
tech.
Okay, right back at you. Cortezia goes
That's
down
the
on that
only
one.
A
The follow-up
player.
damage
That's the
as
only
well.
A. This is the A free A bomb site. And they have mid doors control.
Yes, they've already closed the gap now for Sentinels.
This is a big problem.
Look at
This
Crew,
Vic
they're
flank
starting
has
to
to
put that
do
map across the
wonders.
fight towards Troll.
This Victor Wong flank has to win the round for them.
Planted.
All
That's
of
it.
orange. And now Sen has to kind of audible this and figure out the way they want to cover it. Okay. He's like, I don't see anybody, but I think they see me. Is a good call to back out there. Jonah P gets the fight going, but we're not fully bought
they're not even
into
giving him
this
a
just
chance.
yet. They got to figure out where Sadat
Come on,
is.
Vic. Come on, Vic.
Stinger's going to be able to backstab in the end.
Oh,
One from Silence. Sees the move, and I don't even think that Jonah P knows he was seen there. And he gets
Jesus,
picked
man.
off by
This was a
Sadat.
half buy shot.
The little things that they're putting into their game.
This was not even a full buy. This was a half buy and they won.
Crew pick up 11.
I mean,
crazy. Getting value
Cortezia
off the
getting
two
off like or
rifles that they saved in that
ulted.
previous round. Silence
He's the
and-
only A player.
and
Like
Vizier
it's
are
cooked.
taking value out of that. It almost feels like one of those simple things from Sadat. He gets pinged out by the recon. He TPs towards the spawn just to pull the defenders back and kind of reset the information that he get off the dart. And
Vic just
now
needs to
they're
ult and
getting
run
out
at them.
position from the smoke
Honestly,
right
there's a fair
after.
argument for that, but he wanted a jump spot first to see where everyone was. I think he would have ulted.
The battle of the IGLs this game. 20 kills for Sadat, 18 for John Cutie, and John and Sen looking to push this to a map 3 with all their might here at the end. We start off round 20. Operator still in hand for Victor. There's some ults there to use. Cortezia can stall a site with the
Ooh,
ult.
Vic repositioned from A main. He left A main. They're gonna pop A. No one to help. Both duelists are there though.
Take control of that before
Yeah.
having to retake towards the A side. Remember, they have so many.
Oh my god, he
slicers on
jiggled.
the
Vic would have killed him if he was
on the
posted.
roster.
He needs this. He needs one. He needs one. He needs one. Bang! There it is. Live now. Live.
Victor takes the longer angle. It's just going to be a fast lane. Really
You have to
quick
live, man.
make 'em think
Oh my god, he's
something's
going for
down.
more. Let's go. Run it.
Here comes a rotation over from Sentinels. More kills from them, all ready to squash this attack from Crew.
Oh my God, there's a
Exactly what
world.
Sentinels need at this point.
There is a world.
To keep Crew off at 12.
Thing is, Crew can still buy.
One.
He's getting tagged. They're chasing him down. He's actually isolating fights too. Cortezia already closed that gap though, as you saw him rotate from the top of middle into elbow. I was just
30
trying to see if, yeah, he wants to let Sentinels come to him. And thankfully
If
Sadat
Sen win this
closes
next
the
gun
gap.
round, Crew's on a save.
And speaking of closing the gap,
11-11.
Sentinels
Anything
are
can
2
happen.
away of being able to tie up this game.
And they have started to bring that aim game online, that's for sure. And it's structured in these ones too. Both of those last kills had anchor players, right?
Max
Somebody
impact,
helping
Vic
you
off
out,
double
face
kill
on the
again,
peak.
or did he get 3 that time? He got 2,
Really
right?
coordinated
2 both
effort
rounds.
here as they kind of slow
Vic's
the
op is a
pace
problem
down
right now.
bit
Does he
so they can
reposition to
get
B?
more out
Chat,
of it.
tell me right now, where's Vic going with the op? I think he does go B.
Difficult for them to try to play
B main.
the walk contact.
Maybe elbow, but I think B main. I think he pushes B main for a kill. You think mid? A lot of midders. Why would he go B main? What are you on about? What do you mean, why not? He can push B main. Remember when Durka pushed B main and missed a sitter? He can do that.
Over towards A and middle. The only time I've seen the push up was Victor.
Where do you think he's going, Austin?
They were able to be quite good in terms of fast.
That's not good. That's not actually good. He should just go mid.
Thing is,
where do you think he's going?
Position. He's currently playing a lot of
mid peak. Okay, let's see.
Towards that nest. So if Crew does start adding a little bit of pressure towards that mid side, there's not going to be any high tides to
we're both
stop,
fucking
like, a wall over on A. If
just
you
so
want to try to go
wrong.
for splits after.
Just incorrect.
So again, there'll be an opportunity for them to play a little bit more slowly and default more for that mid control, so that it can finally take control over on that.
I know Austin's exact reply. If Vic was mid doors, if Vic was started right here, even if Vic started here,
probably won't be this round,
or like here, he would have said obvious.
Pistols. I'm gonna play a little bit more slowly so that Silence could maybe try to get an opener with this ult.
Oh my God, Vic's read was perfect.
That's a scary op spot. Victor squeezes out. He lives. Oh, Victor's the scary one in that spot. Apparently, Sadok's trying to push forward here as they're pinching from multiple sides. The wall
Please,
drops,
you
and
need
yeah,
one.
Sadok's ready
He was in a
to
shit
fire
spot,
through that
to be
one.
fair, but
That recon was huge once again. 2 assists there.
they
for
had the right
W0.
read though. To be fair,
From getting the pings onto 2 players, so focused to try to take down Dante in the front side. And now the map's been flipped. Even a scenario. Crew's at the advantage of the post plan.
MW0 one away from.
Crew is benefiting
Oh my God,
out
what a
so
kill!
well. Not bad. Sean Cutie takes a shot, hits
No
Silence.
flanker though, chat. No flanker is a problem in my opinion.
Less gonna move forward into
GG.
the smoke. Looking to pull the shotgun. Oh, it pulls out the sheriff!
You little sicko.
What is the thought there? He still gets it. Gonna be alive on the other side. It's all about time now. It's all about playing his life.
That's
Les
annoying.
is gonna try to push
GG.
off with a Viper Bite just away, and he's
Let's
not
get
gonna give enough to peak. And that's gonna be it. Very nicely done. Les goes down, could not get to it.
If
John
Vic
Cutie.
and
You almost think he
could
made a
Vic
mistake
and
by
Redux have
switching
gotten
from the
out
bucket to sheriff,
after
but
this
still
kill?
closes
You
the
thought he
opponent.
did. You're like, oh no, it's a close shot. You need to have that. Holy moly.
Yeah, let me just do a quick 1-5-5 there in the dome. Look at that.
Oh my word. Maybe he thought he was going to be faced with 2 people and he had to go for a fast shot or something, but
kind of had to a little bit. They got out a little late. They stayed a little bit. They like stayed for like a good 2 seconds before they made the decision to jump
the
away.
snake bite didn't even give the
I
advantage.
feel like
to
it was an
people
instant
left, too.
decision to leave.
Oh, so smartly played instead of just putting it right on the spike. Crazy stuff. And
3B,
right into
3B,
B.
3B, Sen.
Look at that. Look at the peeking. The drone on the left side, but he's also weaving vision to both sides of the team. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jonah P is not
I feel
in
like
this
my
game.
hair's coming out here watching these guys.
Too desperate.
Pulling it out with how crazy it must be. Redux doing what he can inside the kill contract, but they all come out to the nightmare. Once again,
GG.
as Les and Silence are putting the finishing touches on, and it's Cortezia now outside the site.
Yeah, he
It
gets
feels like the
flanked.
last
GG.
few rounds just happened in the blink of an eye. And this one even quicker. That's MW0 taking down Cortezia. Crew come out swinging for their first game of stage 1 to take down Sentinels.
A new crew was formed to run the town.
I'm gonna be
And
honest.
today, they rule
You give Vic a little
over Sin
time,
City.
no glaze.
And that with some
Sure.
amazing calling coming
He's
out
valuable
from
to
Sadak.
any of these
Seeing a
teams.
resurgence of players that kind of fell short from all of 2025. If you're looking at the whole roster from MW0, Dante, Sadak, Silence, Les, none of them have found any results in 2025 for any team that they played. And now they formed together in this matchup against Sentinel, who's
Nah,
also
there is
in
no
a current
spots for
rebuild.
Victor. But we
it
didn't look at
definitely came out
Loud.
stronger today.
So Sen is an option. Loud.
Silence, less. Sentinels.
Guys. Not there yet.
Anymore, especially if you're
Playing into vertical.
First blood of
Not saying it's like the
second
best
map,
thing ever, but
taking down Dante, and that's going to slow down.
sad hack, yo.
Sadocto's not
You
gonna
are in
slow
form.
down.
I will
It's the
have to give it to
same
you.
thing they did coming from Sion Lotus, and now they're
He
gonna
is
get
in
the sight
form.
from the other side, the two-pronged attack, just leaving Sentinels wondering which way they need to look.
Steph, thank you for
Let crew visa.
Absolutely. It's not even like a crew is back moment, but they have grit, and I think it's a grit they're going to grow
look at
very,
stats.
very hard because it. Sentinels as well, looking to build, looking to come back stronger here, and they did show for their map of Breeze, but outshot and then outmapped.
Yeah.
Sadok had that read, and that's something that's just hard to get through.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily like they're facing a disadvantage with all the nerfs that we've currently seen. You know, you have Reduxes on different roles as Omen to ISO, but he would still put up some very good numbers. So if you need
What a
shooter
suggestion
right
that
now
is.
and a score duelist in a team like Sentinels, they have it at least with that player, Redux, until you have Jerwin joining the roster.
Right on. Yeah, there's a lot to come to fruition for them, right? In the way they kind of want that style to work in the first place. So, yeah.
I mean, yo.
It's tough to
Look,
get that
okay, you know,
against a
say
team
what
who-
you want. 10 first bloods. Not bad. Not bad. They just got owned. He's doing the things he was brought in to do. It's just Jonapi had a bad day, and they lost too many key rounds that they should be winning. Nah, this guy said now the real match begins. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Can G2 win a tournament with Baby Bay? In your guys' opinion. So, okay, I'll give you another question. Who instead of Baby Bay do you add on G2 as like an upgrade? Demon 1, oh. Victor Wong? Instead of Andre? I mean, Jogamo is basically a Victor. You know what I mean? Like, it's that is Vic. Jogamo and Vic are the same in terms of playstyle. Vic and Flex? Kinda have Leaf for that though. Nah, I don't think adding Vic would make any sense here. Especially because it's not a significant enough upgrade. Demon 1, there is a world. But, I mean, what would he even play at that point? You just perma chamber, perma jet, like what? Cryo is never going to leave 100 Thieves. They're going to lock him down forever. What do you think IMIBR fixed? Do you guys think Zekken is still like heavy controller? Or do we just go double duelist until Neon gets nerfed? I think they're just double duelist till Neon gets nerfed. Like I see no reason why they wouldn't do that. He's not getting nerfed for a long time. How do you know that, Kimmy? Thought it was going to be like a mid-season nerf. Midwest, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you.
But I mean, you guys look amazing, Sonic. Thank you so much for the interview.
We missed the interview.
This is the gets, but now we have another amazing matchup.
All
Is
right.
G2
Now I gotta glaze Crew a little bit because their defense reads were on point and their attack side was really fucking impressive with the lurks that Les had, but overall their execs as well and spacing. This team is fucking fire. Like, I actually think if they play consistently like the way they played today, they're a problem. They're a problem for basically everyone. I'm not saying they'd win for sure, but they are a problem.
Our family name?
The next piece of our legacy.
Built for the big stage?
For the biggest moments. This is Uncle, brother, mouse.
Dunk, thank you for the prime. Thank you.
The human body was built to...
They were against Sen, you can't read too much into it.
Not trapped at
It's not really, I'm not looking at Sen's playstyle against them though. I'm more looking at how they were just playing overall, like what their ideas were. It felt like they were extremely proactive on defense, which teams are constantly like really bad at doing until they adapt to doing it. Crew did it off the bat, which gives me like faith in their defense sides going forward. That has nothing to do with what opponent they're playing against. They're playing the map correctly, which I like. They're doing everything in their power to get the information to be able to overstack sites, which I think teams struggle doing on defense side. Char, thank you for the prime. Happy 3 months. Hope Japan was fun. Haven't got your thoughts on an Arsenal game yet, but who do you think is winning America Stage 1? I mean, it's hard not to say G2, right? They won the last like 50. Japan was great. And what do I think about Arsenal game? Which one? Against Sporting? Or are you talking about the 2 Mickey Mouse we lost? We played terribly in those. I think Arsenal is probably in the worst form they've been in all season right now, which is the worst time for us to be out of form. Like, I'm genuinely scared for every game we play against whoever. Sorbet, thank you for the prime. But yeah, Japan was great. Bell 0, thank you for the prime. Would Benji Fishy to G2 instead of Baby Bay? Nah, right? Maybe Benji to Vitality, I think we were saying, would make a little bit more sense. I think, okay, let's put it this way. Let's say G2 keeps this roster and has respectable placings, but does not win any tournament this year. For 2027, if you are G2 and you replace, you can't really replace anyone but Andre. Like, I don't want to like talk shit. I'm just saying like it how it is. Like, if you were going to replace anyone, it would probably be Andre on this team. Who do you add? I genuinely don't know who would be the best player. Oh, Trent maybe. But who is a significant upgrade to Trent in that role? No one. Exactly. So there's not even a point in talking about Trent at that point. Crashies? Austin or Trent? I mean, fuck. Rienz for Andre? Ah, chill. Not for Andre. Baby Bay. Who do you replace? There's like no one. There's actually no one. Other than Adam. And Adam's like a pure entry like Jaw. So not even Adam. It would have to be like a little baiter. Like a baiting entry. Like an Aspas kind of player. Like they bait, but they'll close you the round. Demon 1 or Yay? Demon 1, Yay, or Cryo? I think I'm gonna have to agree with that. It has to be one of those three if you're gonna replace Andre. But those three would have to just like be solid too, you know? Like they can't be like mid players. Sam? Possible. Tyson also possible. However, I don't see people like Sam and Tyson giving up the freedom of streaming and having whatever schedule they want to going back and competing on a team they don't have full control over. I truly don't. I think if they do come back, also if Sam comes back, I think he would only rejoin NRG. A team he knows is capable of winning. Guaranteed. Unless G2 offered him a bag. Tyson maybe though. Kane, Ion, or Floor? Oh yeah, they could take a chance on one of those too. That would be unreal if they did that. Uh, 2027 will just have to be a fuck ton of pub teams. Not gonna lie, Friendship League is gonna get even worse. You know what's cool about 2027 as well? I didn't say this in my last rant about it, or not rant, but like explanation about it. I was like, wait, it's gonna be sick when in 2027 it's not just more orgs coming in, but more players getting noticed and getting picked up on these top partnered teams as well. Like, I didn't think of it that way. Like all these players that have been like wanting a chance so badly, they won't be getting paid on their first like go around, but they are fully putting themselves in a position potentially to get paid a shit ton of money to join one of these teams. I think Tens, Sam, like people, even Saucy, just people that have retired and that have any kind of chance of coming back, I think they'll always just go back to what they know is to be comfortable. So like Tens will go Sentinels, Sam would go back to NRG, Saucy would go back to Sen or MIBR or something. Like I don't think they would do anything crazy. That or they would just play with each other and make a team on their own. Good night, Sonia. Thank you for chilling. Appreciate you. Thanks for modding. Good night, good night, good night. We'll see.
He's playing all the way back on this A site.
What is this explanation?
Zeno is here to play as well. KO and Waylay. But that's not a lot of stopping power. Or is it? Because on the other side of the team, or not. Because
take it easy,
Deadshot.
Deadshot. Thanks for chilling, man. Have a good night, man.
Because they know that G2
sleep well.
has their ult as well.
In my opinion,
actually counters this.
Am I the only one that does this, by the way, chat? Am I the only one that like has a hard time hearing things in the background and be able to read at the same time? Because I can't. I have to mute everything to be able to read and respond. In my opinion, I think it's going to stop being a friends only, get in top team, and finally be all about skill because of new unknown talent will come next year. Yeah, I mean, that was clear even before the open league. Now it'll be even more chaotic, I think. But yeah, you're right. That's on G2. Yeah, it just depends, guys. Like, people that have had primes in the past that didn't like replicate their performances going forward, the issue with like getting those players back is I don't know. It's like you have to also just take the players' mental into account. Like, can they be okay being like not as insane as they once were? Because it's harder. The game is harder. You're never going to be able to reach those kinds of peaks, but you'll still reach a peak. You're still a skilled player. So it's kind of more on that. Awesome TV. Thank you to Tier 1, man. Thanks for the 2 years. Appreciate it. So that would be something I'm interested in. Like, I would love to see people like Jimmy, Ye, Vic come back to like genuine like pro play. You know, especially next year with having multiple events, it would be even more interesting to watch players like that play. Sable, thank you for the prime. But it just comes down to whether they still want it the same way they wanted it back then. The passion difference is also a big deal.
G2, however, I think
also had a meta that went against them. But for them, they adapted to it. In America,
Dory,
they
thank you for the
dominated
prime.
playing the double duelist, flexed their style for it, and then refined that when they went to Santiago.
Who would you prefer instead, Barcelona or Atletico? I think I would prefer playing Atletico Madrid, personally.
With that same task, didn't quite live up to that adaptation in the same way.
I should just give us Barca so we could just have our revenge. We should have beaten them the last time we played. Before they sent Van Persie off for zero reason. Y'all remember that, right? The fucking robbery? Snowfall, thank you for the tier 1.
Slower, more defaulty, kind of traditional style that Fraud loves to.
Any chance to go to Nagoya next Japan trip? I have no idea. I don't know what we would plan.
And he helped this squad get that second seed for Master Santiago.
Is your dream final Bayern Arsenal? It is.
Yes, results weren't what you wanted to see from G2, what I'm sure the G2 teams, Emily, or G2 players wanted to see, as we know these guys
Texie, thank you for the prime.
Perfection. But to
Diva,
point,
Poop, thank you for the prime. And Eminem, thank you.
And I'm sure
is that your name? Eminem? Eminem meant puzzle.
Yeah, and I think a big part of that was having
Eminem's puzzle.
Join this roster, because early on, like Mimi said, we kind of saw them struggle a little bit because he was still playing like that fill role when he was filling for Elite. He was playing a lot of the Viper. He was.
I think dream final is Arsenal Southampton. You're fucked.
That wasn't working for them. They started to lean into that aggression that Mimi was talking about. We started them finding them.
Arjun, thank you. Them
finding
thank you
a
for the
lot more
prime.
success, having a duelist like Baby Bay to kind of back up.
Eric, thank you. Hyper, thank you.
Able to kind of come alive again in that meta that they
go pitch a proposal for a Saudi company. Make your own team.
Stage 1 for G2.
Give me Falcons money, and I can fucking figure out a roster. That would be insane, but it would require like people like Tens and Sam for sure. Like, if I had Tens, Sam, they also attract good players to want to play with us, so that would be huge. I would probably end up getting someone between Ye, Vic, and Marv, just to see where they're at level wise, and if they really just want it. You know, but like, who would be my fucking initiator player? Like, who can I get to play that role on that team? Chipotle, thank you for the prime. Crashies? What if he signs with Fnatic again?
And the success, it speaks for itself, but still looking for that win on international.
Oh, EU would be a good shout.
Now, though, let's see what's going on with Coach Josh RT. Dryad had an opportunity to catch up with him earlier today.
Verno? You only might be again.
The second matchup today, and something that we noticed going into kickoff is a G2 that was a lot more aggressive, and you carried that on going into Master Santiago.
Leo?
How does that change?
I don't know if he's
or
playing.
Evolve going into the stage 1?
If Leo was playing, I'd fucking get him instantly with Saudi money.
How you gotta play it, all the little strategies involved. It's not just simply just run it down. It's more about comps that control the pace and kind of surprise your opponents with it. And it's really strong, like in the right moments, right? And so our meta approach this time for stage 1 is about like controlling that a little bit more, whether it be through the comps or with the strats. And hopefully it works out against MIBR.
Taka's cool thing
So
with the
more
prime.
surprises.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
It's good to hear from Josh RT's evil twin.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
But of course,
What makes him evil?
The mustache and a goatee. I mean, watch Community. Come on, lady. Unbelievable.
Scarlet Zara, thank you for the tier 1.
Now, of course, though, you got the new G2. They got Giacomo.
What do you think about
and this
texture
is
for
gonna be a
Baby Bay
player
Muda
that is
instead of
certainly gonna be
Shanks?
one that
Okay,
we
let's
want to
stop.
keep
Your
our
first
eyes
suggestion
on.
wasn't
Because
terrible.
actually just
Why the fuck do you have to throw in Muda instead of Shanks so the curse is... Oh, not as a player. Holy fuck. Freaked me out. I should have read what you said. My bad. Dude, texture? If G2 got texture, guys? His vibes are good too? You're right. 2 birds, 1 stone. We save texture and G2 wins a tournament. Oh my god.
Bro, you weasel that one in.
One of the maps that G2 actually did really well on was Haven, and it just happened to be Phoenix.
Language barrier, motherfucker. He will learn.
Really good job of playing that. His re-clears with those flashes were
Yamin, thank you for the prime. Yamin Yamal. Millie, thank you for the prime.
And it just felt like
My Punjabi baby. I'm not Punjabi. What happened with Prime Gen G? Fuck if I know. You let me know if you figure it out.
Was low, so we didn't have to be kind of a hindrance towards the rest of his team. And I think for this, when I'm thinking about his Neon when it first came out, it was insane.
Do you think
And
if
I
Optic
based on the
wins
game we just
2022
watched with
champs,
Dante
Ye is
too,
seen as the
his
undisputed
Neon
GOAT
movement
compared to
was
Aspas?
back.
Yeah.
No, but I think Ye would be seen as the highest peak of all
early
time.
on, if we look at the
if he isn't
struggles that
already.
he was playing Waylay. He wasn't getting utilized to his full potential.
Yeah.
A big thing for me is that they would try and play really slow, like
The GOAT
G2,
status that
right? But
Aspas
they were kind of
gets
leaving him on an
is
island.
essentially
They weren't getting
just
any advantage
longevity.
out of him. He was
LeBron
oftentimes
status.
getting pushed because we were in a
Being
double
so
close
good for
weather
so
where
long.
We just see them kind of taking space every
Right.
single lane, and he was getting punished and shut down before he could even get started. And I think to add to Mimi's point is even if they step away from a little bit more of that.
Do you like your
double
roti
doors
sweet?
that
No.
we were seeing them kind of bring to life
Scarlet,
in
thank you for the 5
Santiago,
gifted.
and
Thank
then
you, thank you,
later
thank you,
half
thank you, thank you.
kickoff, they
A
still
lot
need
of
to
gifted
find a
today.
way
Thank
to
you guys.
support him and actually use him to fight and take space and not just leave him on an island again.
In my opinion, if G2 is going to win a trophy this year, John needs to be put in Neon Jail. And he
It
needs to
pisses me
stay
off that
still one of
Ethan's
the
never in
best
the
Neon
GOAT
players.
conversations.
Yeah, man,
It's
at this point,
because
especially with how,
every
you know,
year where he's ended up winning champs, the team has done relatively poorly up until the end. EG, I guess Tokyo, second place. But it just feels like it's not the full year. Do you know what I mean? It's always like at the end. I think that's the main reason why. If Ethan's team is dominated from start to finish, which this, to be fair, is the perfect version of NRG to make that happen. Like, what did they get? Third place? Fourth? At San Diego? Third, yeah? So if they get third, and then let's say they get second, and then Ethan wins champs again, he is the GOAT. That's it. There won't be a debate.
Orbit right now, but
Hey, that's a good tie-in.
It's happening
It's
like
actually
right now.
Right,
in
shout out
5
to the
minutes.
Artemis 2 people. They should be landing in a little bit. But yes, that's
Or
the thing though. Emily, they lost.
alternatively, he wins the next Masters event and then comes like fourth place in champs. That will be a super consistent year, and then no one can say shit.
Success with, right? And they have the capability to do it, but a lot of issues that they were having in kickoff was from their lack of chemistry and the lack of comms. Like, they were making mistakes that should not be happening that late in an event. Like, there were so many clutch rounds or man advantages that they just gave
Winning
up
won't do
because they
anything.
weren't on
He's
the same
never the
page.
best
They were
player
playing a
in
lot
the
of slow,
team.
and that really just got highlighted in those best of five.
Well, it depends
So
on what
they
your
early on,
criteria
they
of
won
best
those
player
first two
is.
best of threes
If
to
it's
make it to
just
the best of five
stats,
gauntlet, and there is when they started to
then
like the
no.
cracks started to show, and they weren't able to fix that.
Yeah, it was very prevalent there. You're really looking at Verno and Fraud to have to get things going here, right? Especially when you have such incredible.
If he's
options
statistically
made
the
available.
strongest caller
The field, I think that the
on a
way
winning
that they
team,
were playing and the
would you
agency
not
they were
consider him a
playing
GOAT
was
with the
very
2 champs he's
different
won
from
prior,
everyone else. They didn't
on top
play
of having an
nearly as
amazing
much
year
Euro. They didn't
while
play as
calling?
much Euro. When they were kind of picking these somewhat off-meta
If you
double
wouldn't, then I think
combinations. And I think
we
the
have
way
different
that they were executing,
opinions
in
and
particular,
on what's
their attack side
what the
mid-round
criteria
was much
of like the
slower.
GOAT
They weren't
is.
as willing to full send on those double duelist executes, and I think a team like G2 ended up adapting to and showing. So what I'm looking
Bonkar
for
carries
here
a good
is an
amount in
MIBR
calling.
with the agents, the
Or no, you just said Bonkar carries in. Oh yeah, Bonkar carries calling. I mean, that's not a wrong thing to say, but Bonkar is not in the rounds.
Yeah, do we think
Right?
Jet
Ethan still has to make those adjustments. The perfect example I can give, it was an NRG comms video, and it was like the last round, and everyone shut up and let Ethan speak, and Ethan just full took over how to win the round. He was dead. Do you know what round I'm talking about? That's the kind of mid-rounding. It's not Bonkar's not there for that. That's all Ethan. He is literally micromanaging every single player. That is impressive. That is pure value to the team. But if that comms video isn't released, NRG win that round, you never know that. It's not even a part of your thought process that, oh yeah, like Ethan was maybe calling there. Like, he hasn't earned that respect as a caller yet. But if he has, he already got a 3rd place this year. If he wins the next Masters and then gets 4th place at Champs, he will be recognized as one of not only the best players to ever play, but best callers to ever play. Period.
So to send it over to Dryad here from Zekin, get his thoughts ahead of the match.
MIBR is one of the teams that the fans were the most excited about. But second, something that you guys were talking about was how in kickoff.
Who would you rather take, Ethan IGL or Nats IGL? I've never heard Nats IGL, so I can't make that.
Right now that you have more time.
My bias would say Ethan.
We've had a lot of good practicing over the past like month and a half. The meta's changing. There's a lot of new things, but we think we're on top of it, and it should be a fun match.
And you mentioned the meta. Something that was very big was the Yoru changes. And you guys were playing a lot of the double duelist with Aspas. Should we be expecting a little bit more of the duelist or something else?
I mean, the Yoru getting nerfed was a big thing. I'm playing a lot more of a passive role this time, but we're playing well, and we're excited to showcase it.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
I wonder if Zekin is like relieved or not relieved about the Yoru changes. Hard to tell.
He had a good debut on control.
Oh, chat.
Sure, of course. Now it is going to be time for another 1v1 side selection skirmish. And up next, we have
4 casual players. Thank you for the prime. Ads reminded me that I forgot to resub. Thank you, man.
All
Thanks for
right,
the prime.
let's see what happens here and who comes out on top. I have become quite a fan of
Joel, thank you for the prime. Holy fuck, MIBR have to win. Chat, if MIBR lose here, oh, the comments.
My boy Valen. He's actually quite good in these 1v1s.
Yeah, he had an undefeated record until I think it was the not the upper final. It was one of the late playoff games in San Diego that he lost.
Yeah, he was the guy for them on this skirmish mode. And
John Skirmish.
Yeah, John Skirmish is what they called him on the streets. But right now, John Skirmish is struggling against Jim Skirmish. No, he's down 2-1.
No, he's up 2-1.
Oh, he's up 2-1. I misread that completely.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Actually,
2-2. I was right the whole time. I should have just
right,
kept talking until I was right. You know.
I feel like this year has been a pretty good year for Valen in terms of mechanics. Like I feel like he's really like shot up in terms of ceiling, in terms of mechanics and being
individually,
able to play
he's
around.
so damn good right now.
He's been insane. So I wouldn't be surprised if this goes his way as well.
What's happening?
I'd also say the same thing about Burner.
Oh my God.
He's always impressive. I mean, that kid is. He really is just.
Jay, thank you for the prime.
Alan, wait, I think he swept all the way around and caught him, like backstabbed him.
He's lurking, but no, I think
God damn.
Bruno is actually a really fun player to watch because he's always so locked in.
Yeah.
Anytime we see some stage shots, he is just dead serious, focused on the game, and that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah,
I think it's the most intense, like, try hard skirmish that we have ever seen, that I've ever seen.
I like seeing the whimsy a little bit more, but I respect that steadfast.
Who you
presence.
got?
I think Aspas has always brought that on.
I'm honestly just going to go with G2 because they would know how to make Aspas more like useless, kind of, you know what I mean? They'll know how to like get past his tendencies and make him less impactful. They're not going to throw away kills to him. So I have to go with G2. Just also their history in this league. I just feel like G2 wins.
Factor for this team.
See or no?
No matter what the role is, he's certainly going to come into this one as well with a lot of expectations.
Because you hate
considering
Verno.
He's going to be probably the one dealing a lot with these players in those final moments, right?
Yeah, I feel like his consistency has been one of the main reasons why G2 stays in a lot of rounds. Being able to get really good timings on lurks and consistently getting 2Ks or 3Ks for his team has been.
I get Yoru definitely got hit hard, but teams need to stop acting like he's entirely dead. He was at the top of the game. He just went on a no-brainer. Another. It's more so that I think people are just transitioning away from the double duelist minus Neon. Like they want Neon played, and they just want to do double initiator or double controller, or maybe even double senti.
Sometimes on that chamber, on the lurk, but Leaf, he's just so good at getting the timing, allowing the mid-rounds to.
It's not really an excuse. It just makes sense.
A lot of those wins based on just rotating.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to kind of say there at the end.
What do you think about Vic on Heretics? I don't want to put him through that. I would still root for them to lose.
Yeah, like you saw in the
That's fucked.
Yeah, because Leaf oftentimes is the one taking that space. He makes openings for his teams where even sometimes he doesn't really have to. He just gives them a second option very consistently, and it opens up a lot of more paths for
That's
G2.
crazy.
I was actually going to say
If Phoenix is better than your favorite duelist, then it's not good. Nah, Phoenix is nice though, chat. Phoenix is the most underrated agent in this video game.
You know, somewhere else, somewhere out there.
In the general scene, not the pro teams. The pro teams know how valuable he is. But generally, he is so underrated.
He's kind of a dream as an IGL. I think when you're not the one playing that lurk role as a leader, and you can probably speak to it, a lot of the time you're very reliant on that player, not just giving you communication, but accurate communication to give your information off. And sometimes that's not
Who is
just
here?
being able to hear a certain amount of footsteps or have accurate info. It's
Okay, I'm gonna be
their
honest,
lead
bro.
that you then have to
I have
predicate your
nothing
follow-up.
against you guys
And
as
that requires
players,
a lot of
but I
trust with
can't.
Leaf Connect.
Like I just.
100%. And also
It's.
like finding the weak spots.
I already said this to my chat before, so I'm not like talking. I'm not lying.
As an IGL, you can't see
I hate Heretics for no reason.
Especially when you're with the
And he also just watches
You know
so
how I
much
found
tape,
this out?
on his own time and spends so much time
I
prepping
just
and coming up
always
with
root
these
against
good
them.
ideas to know
And
what
it
to
makes
expect
there's no
during
reason
the
for it.
server.
It's not
One
like,
of
oh,
the
I'm rooting them
cerebral
against them
players
because
that
of
we
X
have
or
in
Y, or
that
because I'm rooting for the other
game.
team.
100%, and it's always been
I'm just rooting against you guys, and it makes no sense. There's no like, at least I'm not pretending to find an excuse or reason, right? I'm just saying, just want them to lose. That's it. And this is where G2 comes in, because I always ask you guys, like, what is this hatred towards G2? Like, why do you guys just hate them just to hate them? But that's heretics for me. So, I get it. McLovin, thank you for the prime. Kieran, thank you for the prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a reason the heretics trash talk Paper X. That hate will forever be the same with AG. No, don't just say what my reason is. I'm telling you I don't have a reason to hate them. Don't just make some shit up.
The like temporary retirement into diabolical KO into excellent controller, but well, maybe we'll get there. Maybe the KO arc starts now or it's something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's take a look at our predictions. See what we have for this matchup. And okay, a little bit of a.
But did you watch the
split field
Gentleman's
here. We
game?
got-
I was in Sam's chat and even he wasn't watching because he was freaking out over subs.
That is going for MIBR.
Rightfully so.
Athena, show your
That's
work.
me. I
That's
thought,
me.
Very good.
them.
That's me. I did that. No, I thought that MIBR, with this time off, with not making Santiago, they have a lot of time to go over their issues, go over their mistakes, and be able to.
I would
figure out
literally
as a team
pay half
how
your
they
salary
wanna
to
play.
see
We
you
talked
coaching a
about
team.
how we didn't really have that
Actually,
synergy, and maybe that
Since
played
thank you for
into
the
identity as
tier
well.
1, and Morris,
maybe
thank you
this
for the
was
front.
time they actually needed in order to form that, fix a lot of those issues, still be able to set up a new meta with now
Chat, the
Zek
only
and
reason
Solar
the
potentially.
poll was 50-50 is because people thought Zekin would be on Duelist.
And
I said
for
it.
them, this time off was definitely something needed
Yeah.
versus a debuff.
Yeah, I mean, we heard from Zekin, what was it, like a month and some change that they
Long
had to
time,
put
yeah.
some time.
If you
put some work
redid the
together. We
poll
also
after
saw
that
from the
interview,
community. I don't know if I read
I
that right.
guarantee it's 80-20 in favor of G2.
I think that's really fair. Yeah.
Bobby Jiggle, thank you for the prime, man.
Because both
Thank
of these
you.
teams are truly phenomenal, and we are in for a treat. This should be a great matchup.
Are you interested in coaching? Not yet.
Squads, G2
It
Esports,
requires a lot of
MIBR,
travel and is a lot of stress, and I'm
After
happy with the life I'm
losing
living right now.
3 straight BO5s, they're looking for some revenge. And G2 Esports, well, they're just looking to do what G2 does every time, which is dominate
I want to
America. So let's
coach
send it over
when
to
I
Dryad
really
and
feel
bring our
like that
teams out.
itch to like want it
Riot Games
again.
Arena, let's hear it for the next two teams taking the stage on this opening day is G2 and MIBR.
Only thing was, why was Vic not diving for Demon 1? Are you talking about 2023 energy? Vic was their best player,
All right,
and it wasn't
there you
close.
have it. Of course, with G2 Esports, MIBR, we talked about it before. These teams, Mimi, they are certainly familiar with each other, as we saw the breakdowns in the
2024,
rosters
sorry?
Specifically, we know that there is
Sorry.
a lot of pressure here that is going to be coming for both of these teams for this opening matchup.
A rematch in the middle
Damn.
finals, two teams with super
Damn.
high expectations.
Two
and
juggernaut
probably
teams.
The hardest match to start.
All right, now, of course, before the match, we do want to ask everyone to please join us in a moment of silence to honor the passing of Jal, the younger brother of MIBR.
Squeeze C, thank you for the tier 1, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for 21 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate your time, and we, of course, thank you. And we want to send our love to Sasi. We want to send our love to MIBR. We want to send our love to Sasi's family in this time. Thank you so much once again.
That's very sweet. That was genuinely very sweet. I'm going to do that.
All right, so now let's go ahead and refocus here as we get ready for this matchup. Map select should be coming up in a moment. And we know both of these teams coming into this one, a lot of passion out there on the
For
field
sure.
today, especially with the, the news that happened. But
MIBR getting a redemption from that 0-3. It was a really dominant loss for them in that middle final. Looking at the maps, though, I want to talk about the changes to the pool. I think both these teams benefit from it. That Abyss going out was not a favorite of MIBR's. You say exactly the same.
Yeah, no, I take G2 here.
For G2, bringing back in maps.
I take G2 here no matter what the maps are.
For both of these cores as well. I think it's going to be a very interesting change up from the last time these teams played.
You can actually see, I don't know if you guys heard, but players were doing a 1-2-3 for Saucy there, so that's pretty dang cool. A lot of passion, a lot of emotion coming into this one for MIBR. But great points there that, Mimi, you bring up, right? A lot of changes coming into this one, Emily. And you have a lot of map changes. You have a lot of agent changes. And these players too, right? G2 learned so much coming out of Santiago. And MIBR, well, they had to watch all these players learn so much at that event.
Yeah, especially feeling like we should have been there. We were one map away in that first best of 3 to actually qualify. And G2, they got the same results, but the thing that they benefited from was getting that new playstyle incorporated. Valorant being able to call at a different pace with that double duelist by leaning into that. And now we are here, starting off with Lotus, which Mimi was right. This is a map that both teams are pretty strong on. So I think it's going to be very intense. I expect for G2 to kind of slow down their pace just a little bit and play into the more of push and pull that comes with Lotus.
Could you, though, theoretically, to Josh RT's idea, which was that they want to be aggressive, could you theoretically not do the push and pull and instead opt for that more aggressive playstyle here on Lotus?
I mean, you could, but I feel like with G2, that's what they're so good at. They're so good at
I'll take these maps. I'll take these maps any day.
And I feel like they can still do that with aggression. They can assert dominance by kind of going for these certain defaults and kind of conditioning the map.
Oh,
but I think that they're still going to try and play
thank you for the tier 1.
I don't think it's going to be absolutely running it down.
Sure, I think attack side, I would expect to see a fair amount of 4-1s for G2. This is one of Leaf's best maps, in my opinion. When he plays the Viper here, I think he's really an expert.
Assistant coach with Alex? I would do it one time, like make a little appearance. We'd have to be up 10-2 though.
Rewalking into that space late round and providing so much pressure, or when it starts in a lobby default, being that late in bed to call back to. Valen is a very comfortable caller on this map.
Thank you for the prime, man.
Thank you. The Neon's not a surprise, but seeing that second controller be the Harbor instead of the Viper certainly is.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Harbor for the actual execs to cut the site in half?
When they switch over to that defensive half.
Oh, wait.
You know, they have the vibe
Never mind.
being able to be that senti and kind of anchor
Forgot
down,
Harbor
especially
changed
towards
a
the
second for a
tier A
second.
side that we know so well. But I feel like
Just extra
on
smokes,
the
I guess.
Harbor,
Fuck.
I don't know what to expect when they get to that second half.
I feel like the push wall is good for both sides. Getting a lot of control, getting a lot of
with that ulti.
Yeah, with that ult.
If you're the coach with Alex, is the desk breaking? He's doing all the slamming.
Good, it should work out. I think the wall might be okay.
Not a desk slammer. I'd be calming him down. I'd be massaging his back. Simmer down, man. It's okay. JJ's not stupid kid. Wait, he's Neon? Hey, okay, we have a game.
Yeah, before the agent changes, I think we would have probably expected
we have a game.
to see Baby Bay locking in the chamber on this map.
And if I remember correctly, he was raised, I think, on split as well.
For both teams, I think that's one of the hardest counters to actually full stall out that agent and fix your C site, especially for G2 playing without that Viper. Focus on MIBR.
Kaiser, thank you for the prime.
They're sticking to the double duelist. Aspas locking in that race here is interesting.
So Zekin just gaslit us in that interview.
He was Yoru. Fuck.
He watched the most aggressive agent right now.
Just feel so deceived by you, man. You know, I thought we were tight, and it turns out you're just a dirty liar.
Fuck.
No, never trust someone from New Jersey.
Whoa,
Did you see Nongshim lose? I just saw the result.
Okay, I take it back. I'm sorry,
bro. Oh man, hey, but look, this is it is definitely a fascinating thing that you.
Jaw versus
like we always have this
Zekin.
conversation about him needing to be the guy.
I'm
that
down.
can play, like,
Baby
X
Bay Vise as well.
X agent, this role, this jet, blah blah. But like he's clearly trying to do different things to fit within whatever the team is asking of him to do here. At least that's
what is Leaf playing?
I feel like maybe with this,
smokes?
we're going to see him playing a little bit more into that.
What the fuck is that? Wait, no, that's Stalin. No, he's Harbor.
Super hyper aggression.
Oh, so he is
and
Omen.
I feel like maybe being paired up with Zekin.
Oh my god.
Might be the
Have we seen Leaf on Omen at any point ever?
See him off more, just in general. I feel like he does a good job when he puts up the off, even if it's
you want Zekin too?
Both.
I don't remember
Zekin
this.
or Aspas, and I think it works out because with one.
I mean, not anytime, not recently, that's for sure. But
folks, let's send it over to your casters who are confident that they could be the next.
yeah, he was
Baby
Viper.
Bay.
Is the only controller he played
Themselves. Here's Brand
ever
and Sideshow.
that I remember.
Good luck, teams, to pick them up.
Don't do it.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, I've already had my time in the sun. I think when trying to 1v1 Baby Bay in the past. Didn't go well for me.
Yeah, it didn't go well, did it?
No, I almost got an entire broadcast taken off air as well. But regardless, let's focus in. Let's talk about a match. It's MIBR versus G2.
Played Omen in 2020.
By the way, it should be a phenomenal matchup. And they've got skin in the game off the rip here for stage 1 for our opener.
Nah, I go G2 2-0. Split and Lotus is theirs.
This is an MIBR squad that ended up bombing out. Desk was already talking about it. They went through that gauntlet.
Let's see. Let's see if I'm underestimating.
Really spiraled out of the tournament entirely in
the
fives. G2 were waiting there in the middle finals. They were the one who bested them.
3-0, and it saw Aspas dropping an absolute stinker as well.
Unholy Rats, thank you for the tier 2, man.
Which is a
Thank
rare
you,
performance from one of the greatest players we have in the game. What a class
5A. Oh my god, full A fight for both teams.
The bodies are stacked up, and it might be dropping in a moment's notice.
Oh my god.
So quiet for now, but it's going to get explosive soon enough. There it is. Stuns ricocheting off the back of it.
One, oh, G2 wins the fight.
Trained and aimed at these corners.
Never mind.
Impeccable stuff.
Big nade.
Another one, why not? Throw it down at a feet.
Holy shit, dead even. Actually dead even. Control-wise as well.
Almost immediately at that, but still it's all Trent.
Oh, wow.
It's nice from Trent, actually.
I'm surprised Verno took that 1v1, I'm not going to lie. In a 2v2 like that.
Valorant had the chance to slow the round down, and now.
But if I ever criticize him, you're going to say I hate him, so perfectly played, buddy.
Texas got no idea where these guys are going around the map. I mean, he's going to have information if they do end towards C.
He's out in the open, though, here. G2 perfectly happy to wait this one out, let the round stew a little bit. You have a player advantage.
Tex feeling like they're going in the opposite direction now, though.
He made him overthink it.
Didn't see anything.
Yeah.
He's thinking, well,
G2 in these fucking positions. Are you guys going to constantly say I'm glazing them? But, like, come on, bro. How can you be this good always?
Waiting it up for now.
In regional. I did say regional. I did say it.
Diligence here, making sure that they clear all the angles. The plant finally down as well, but Texas got one hell of a meal in front of him. A 1v2. Not much Utah to his name.
No, because I know if I didn't say regional, the whole chat would be like, always? Always? What do you mean always? Like, you know what I mean? I have to say.
Standard affair from G2 doubled up.
Winnable still, Ian. If you burst him, burst headshot.
Side, and as soon as signs of life spotted Tex, needs to get the one, but the bullets need to be good on his side. Classic in hand is a tough job. Horn towards his back, and G2 got it all handled here. Explosive to begin and then tempered towards the end, but it's a pistol round under the belt for G2.
Yeah, you see the G2.
Did you see the Wolves wrong retake? Yeah, I did.
To come in if it had been
I honestly don't know how. Nobody knows.
It's a refight from MIBR. They take the aggression on a slightly delayed time in about 5 seconds.
Damn, Aspas did bring it back, gets traded. Trent, man, MVP of this round. Trent MVP for sure.
You stole my kill, bro.
He killed Aspas and then he won the 1v1 versus Verno.
It's kind of energy we're bringing in.
Zekens pulled out the Bucky. Buying down to 550 in the second round.
I respect it.
That's what I'm saying.
See if you can get something done with
Renegade?
Character that
Renegade? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I agree with you. But people just say I'm glazing them. As if they aren't the most consistent team. Besides Paper X.
And look, another refight. Very similar to round 1.
And NRG.
Except this one reacted based off the noise of where G2 are taking space.
Gaunt stun, come around a corner here. Jogam's ready with that judge in hand and just going to be putting him into a bit of a blender. Making mincemeat of a variety of players that MIBR just trying to offer themselves up here.
Should be a formality of a round here.
Too much to overcome.
They get bombed down and get orbs. It's the best case here for them.
In the meantime, Baby's taking all of this space over towards
Andre. Huge. 3 away from ult. 2 away from ult.
Picked off. 2-0 nice and early here for G2. It's healthy going into the bonus. Only one player going down. That was George.
So far, you're already seeing the ideas of both these teams.
Cobalt, thank you for the prime.
They want to take the fight to G2. They want to find them around the map and force big team fight roles.
NT on the retake, though. I like the idea.
Can have an edge. And G2...
Let me get the orb and gave me the orb and the plant. How do you do that?
Yeah, and that's left
That's a little yapper, huh?
from getting his ult online. Might not be able to play for it.
Same A fight again. This time early fight from MIBR instead of a retake.
I don't think anything's free against MIBR. No. They're going to force a team fight to take anything around the map.
Oh
This time
god.
off the rip.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. G2 have to give it up. They have to. Yeah. W call. Good call to give it up there and not throw away their lives. They would have gotten wiped there.
Squarely postured. Unable to take a lot of that space early on. Zephyr's going to make sure to absorb up a lot of it here. It's going to be able to get very good mid-round information.
So we saw this exact setup from Crew on the bonus.
Jorg was not expecting the wall to be there for starters, and Aspas behind it, super confident. They thought the wall was over towards C
with the
again.
neon here, and then Omen baited for him. Omen rotated.
At a moment's notice,
Oh
but it
no!
goes both ways. Is that just
How?
blind fire
Sorry?
through the smoke?
Oh,
Yes,
he just
it
shot
is.
the smoke and killed him.
Okay, Aspas gone. Text now. Next up.
Oh my God, Ian! Big kill, big kill, big thorns.
Instinctual from him. Have a chance to re-peek. Potentially there.
Well played, bro. Well played.
Fights on offer, but Tex is still confident for it.
That's lovely.
Okay.
Not swinging in second now. He spotted that one. Alas, you are, but that is not the gun for the job at hand, baby May. Level of awareness. He's just spotted
He
it
is
out.
so good,
Almost
Andre.
going
That
down, shredded down
two
to 14,
pure
but
impact
he's
kills.
managed to crack open
And
a
he's
bit of a
taken over
section
A
of
by
this
himself.
map. Over towards A now.
Yeah, an intelligent way for Baby Bay to take the fight, backing up as far as he could from the
Unfortunately,
angle, so the judge is less
he's
favored.
low.
He gets to see Zekken before Zekken can see him as well.
Aye.
A chance here. There is still a chance.
You're going to get a move on, but you're going to also hold this one off because the bullets are rattling down on your heads. There's 12 seconds remaining to seize.
Well played. Good retake. Good flood, good flood, good flood, good flood. They gave him no chance.
And it's pretty clean in the end, isn't it, from MOBR as they sweep through.
Wow, Ian, what a hold.
A lot of that round being based
I saw
on
that, Ian.
the
I saw
base
that.
utility and where Tex had placed it down. You want to be mixing it up. Your defensive setup.
Will we ever see mix and pro play? Fuck if I know.
Comes through out of absolutely nowhere.
His util is so annoying to listen to, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thorns, though.
Yeah, shit is fucking annoying. These like little banging noises, clanking noises. Fuck off.
Nice. There we go. That's what we need. That's what we need.
Fraud spells it out. With what we've already been seeing, the aggression at a double duelist. That's
I
what
do
they
not
need
want to
be
hear
leaning
this
into here.
random.
Very aggressive. C-mount
So
control
G2 isn't really challenging MIBR
by
spikes
G2 as well.
early.
They're trying to break it as quickly as they can.
If they see them fighting, they fall back. Even if they have majority there.
Make sure that nobody can skirt past it and take control of C without them knowing the door switch flipped. Leaf is already inserting himself deeper over towards Rubble. The cautious tail being woven
Okay,
here
so
by
C
G2.
pressure into B pressure while they walk out A because they knew there was a C
Try
fight.
to put pressure on A and C. You're going to weaken one of them for sure.
MIBR is going to have to do something for info here. They're going to get spread out too thin.
Leaf on the Omen just looks weird, man. There's a couple of those in this game that we haven't touched on just yet that are
Trent took C back as well. The C line is so important, and he took it back, which has to have Aspas play closer to him now.
Defense pushing out. Are MIBR going to fight this?
They're trying to get proactive ahead of this setup that could potentially be it.
They did something.
Yeah. Before he's traded out. Firefight's going away at G2.
It did actually catch G2 off guard.
I like the idea, but fuck, they needed those kills.
Nade rebounding. There's only 27 seconds.
Good job, man.
Trying to play his team back in, but straight for it out.
I mean, look at that. That's clinical.
Active. Locked in, but eventually shut down. Texto. Again, a hell of a task for him in a 1v3. Late to the party.
That is clinical. Even the way they strategically played that round into that exec.
It's a great
MIBR honestly should have gotten the better of the fight. They caught G2 off guard there at Rubble, but they missed their kills.
MIBR want to take these fights. I mean, this one was forced as well.
Yeah.
This is not a normal way that you would look to try to re-clear over towards Rubble. It's off the back of one paranoia. I mean, to be fair, like I said, they almost got it working, but Verno took a while landing the shots under the second player, and Mazzino couldn't do anything with the open door.
Bollywood actor? What, man? He missed. What do you want me to do?
Yeah. Some players could have bought up more than they did, but they're choosing just to keep the coffers safe.
Played opportunities.
I mean, they're just going to work the fucking map perfectly, as always.
Yeah, he's still going to be lurking, still going to be buying the outlaw.
Very controlled by G2. As much as it has been explosive from
Equal
both
thing in the
sides,
prime.
opting into these gunfights, but G2 are making sure that they can pick apart the map, find out where the walls are being laid.
Oh, it's definitely G2 trying to control the aggression right now, isn't it? And MIBR, as you heard from Frog, wanting to take the aggressive option whenever possible.
1 HP.
Aspas was
Oh, finally a mistake in calling.
I think they might have got the
They
wrong
picked the
read
wrong
off that.
side.
Aspas looking big and looking confident there has driven them into the stack.
That's where the vice setup is.
But they could easily just open door and go B.
Preemptively, they're going to be ricocheting up to the back. And
Look at the util though. It's just so annoying, even when they're overstacked. Like, yeah, they're stacked here, but G2 isn't giving up 3 kills. And then they ult. Like, no impact. They were full stacked in the site, and G2 easily still has the advantage.
Push the players backing away. MIBR will concede at most of that space.
Stop glazing its backs!
Feels like committing the showstopper. On 10 HP.
Like, you know, if Sentinels executed here into a stack, they would have lost the round. They would have gotten clean.
You're going for the long corners, looks like.
I know it's an eco.
Yeah, this might be a die to spike kind of vibe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Valen's one away from getting
But
his
look at the
ultimate.
util that's used.
The
The scaling.
So I think
Like, nobody's giving up,
percentage
throwing away their
play here is
lives or trying to do
probably
something
just a die to
special. Oh, shit.
Go, go, go.
Kill from Zekken. Timon and Shaw looks like they want to make a go for this one, but still players waiting to receive.
Like, you know what I
with open
mean?
Arms. They shut down and slapped down its MIBR squad.
different calculus being done there on the MIBR side. Maybe thinking that they can get closer to their own ultimates, and it's worth just trading it out.
Unk
Just assuming
bouncing
that
on
Valent's gonna be able
it.
to
Frost,
pick
thank you for
up
the tier
ball,
1, man.
get a plan, you know,
I'm not
some way of
bouncing
being
on
able to get that
anything.
ult online anyway.
I'm just saying what I am seeing. What
Rim up, isn't it, for G2?
what would I gain from glazing a team?
As well. Yeah, the
What like that?
economy's
I'm not like I'm not even I'm not on
But they're
G2.
one away from Vice Ultimate, Fade Ultimate, Aspas with the Showstopper. There are many tools.
It's just
that
good
MIBR
fucking
just
Val,
not
man.
Control, but it has to come
Good
down.
efficient scaling.
Offered up.
Not losing HP. Not even slightly risking dying.
Ton of util going to be exchanged back and forth. Switch flipped. Mazzino with a peek, and that is like a Ferrari. Just comes out of nowhere and rips Lee's head clean.
Big kill.
off.
Look at how MIBR are faking the rubble fight.
Yeah, they know
trying to
Andre's
draw out
outside,
Valent's
and they
ultimate.
have C control.
He's being patient
MIBR
with
is
it,
finally
going
ahead and
forward.
around.
Deep space from Aspas as well over towards that C-mount area.
Okay, they leave Neon A and they go back and re-clear the areas they know MIBR has. MIBR has the extra info. They'll be overstacked. G2 knows that.
Swing the tide in the G2's favor at any point.
They need to get Tex off of this line to make Aspas rotate and thin out the players on the bomb sites.
And try to drop back a little bit.
Bounce harder, Unk.
And they've gotten themselves into 5v4 by playing like that already. This war
I
has
will.
been
I'm gonna
towards
keep
me.
bouncing.
Basically every round apart from the pistol.
Yeah.
Boing, boing.
But maybe he's just thinking double thorns on C is good enough.
Look, they push back the one line they know is the most dangerous. Unfortunately for G2, and really good on MIBR to keep Aspas A. Oh my god, and then the ult re-clear C. It's beautiful. This is just well played by MIBR. See, I'm glazing both teams. When someone does something good, I have to glaze it.
G2 like to cut noise and contact up as
Oh my
much
god.
as they possibly can, but look at it activate now. There's only 20 seconds remaining. The Paranoia saved for a situation like this. MIBR though, not deterred, swinging
Oh, it's
straight into
beautiful.
the wall.
Good
Seconds
trade,
there
though.
to trade it out.
Oh my god, it's weird still. It's still weird.
Just collect the one kill, needs to get the rest of his team in, and time is of the essence. G2, they're gonna get his plan down, but it's just Trent. One man alone and a tap in time.
Hey,
Ran fully out
Mazzino,
of his
what a
favor.
round.
What a round from
Mazzino with a
Mazzino.
three-piece. That is nice work.
Yeah, the opening shot was beautiful as well. Taking down Valen. MIBR, they're showcasing that they can play a more passive look to the game as well.
Bro is bouncing on two at the same time.
Still
Like,
applying a little bit of pressure, but always
MIBR
making sure
knew
they can
that
be the
Tex
ones
lost
flooding
the
back
line
in
at
with the
C,
showstopper.
and
Aspas
instead
in
of
his really
over-rotating to
passive position,
C,
holding that.
Mazzino
Pushing them, ready to
ulted
defuse
Mound to make sure the rotate at C was necessary, and with the time on the clock, they needed to be there to hit C. He noticed there was nobody C, so they overstacked A and stayed. I mean, it's just gorgeous.
Full aggro. All the aggression in the world over towards that C-mount area.
That's
G2
not
have read
bouncing
this,
on anything.
recognized it and now going for a quick reaction, but they are looking to get slowed down by this Vice setup. Tex is there, has Thorns, will want to dead them.
What the? Why's he
All in
rage
their
ult?
face, door closing into their face. Tex just needs to hold on to that backside control.
What Cortesia didn't do, Tex is doing. Staying alive.
That's a nice half
Staying
position
alive.
to leave it in.
The wall's going to be causing issues, but a quick
Sorry.
hop up towards that high ground box. Back down again. This is ult's being expended again with the Nightfall scattering
Here comes the
across.
flood.
Steel Garden looking to take away some of these guns. The time again, but that overdrive.
Oh my god.
That's not gonna
Oh
be
my god. The ult
removed out
doesn't
of
get them
grips
though.
in a second.
They're all indoor.
Gonna use it to light them
It's
up.
a really
Team
good door
P
plant. This is just a
away
weird
to
round.
victory.
50-50.
Wide swing and
Zekken said, fuck your 50-50. Oh my god. This agent is brain dead.
Ridiculous situation to end it there. Tripled up in tree. Both Vice players utilizing their
You know
ultimates in that
Zekken
round,
said, yeah,
but-
really good agent,
Yeah,
as soon as he got those 3
Zekken at
kills.
no point particularly affected by that.
4 kills.
He's got the laser gun out at all times.
He's just describing his arms. Going to track them all.
Oh my-
Yeah, okay, they were lined up.
Oh my He's just full strafing away from them at all times as well. So difficult as a target to hit.
Yeah, they didn't show what Zekken said because they don't want to like.
Every ult expended, right?
They don't want to like feed. You know what I mean? They don't want to feed the fire of us shit talking this agent. You know that's what he said.
G2's economy finally down. Yeah. It's G2 that have been in control.
They
of
think
this
we don't
round.
know what they just did.
Basically from
We
the
know.
beginning. And now this is the time where MIBR are favored to equalize. So well worth it on both sides to just be throwing ults into that situation. And MIBR.
Why are you saying
like
muted
again,
to me?
The fact that they're confident enough to be able to push out one side of the map.
What just
leave
happened?
Tex alone
Why did I randomly
completely
be
on an
muted?
island, but confident enough that he's going to be able to delay for them still to play retake properly. Tex.
Someone said you're the Bonnie Blue of watch parties.
Pressure MIBR were under. How devastated they must be to have not made Santiago, honestly.
Yeah.
But in the match that they played against G2, G2 3-0'd them. And I said that Aspas had an unusually poor performance. Tex also
Known as Bonnie Blues in English.
Just wasn't able
Porn
to find
film
his rhythm
actress.
at all. So
I don't even know what that means, yo. You guys are weird, yo.
Solo anchoring A and be such a key anchor position in how the round works.
Even if it's not just the kills to delay.
Yeah.
You know,
What? Because I'm bouncing on it? Is that the
Delay
reference?
Positioning, making sure that MIBR are ready for it, and then a massive scrap in terms of ultimates where MIBR were patient and didn't just walk into the G2.
There.
No real switch up from MIBR. Still looking to play towards the strengths of their composition. This time, both
Stupid
the duels
ass.
in one place. Very similar setup.
Okay,
just
fight
reversed,
again.
essentially, from
Oh, this time
Satchel.
MIBR have the wrong read.
All good. MIBR.
You good ults though? Just leave
The
ult.
difference is the wall is not here, right? So Tex has one less tool to be able
Oh my
to delay
god,
this
does Ian live here?
G2.
Can he get one and live? That's ideal. Can he spam? Oh no, 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 no. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Okay, yeah, yeah, stay here.
They're just lurking up behind this one. Util's being picked apart here.
Yeah, thankfully for him, they're not walked in yet.
But series of unknowns swirling in the back of his mind as a
Thorn, beautiful. Oh my god, this is beautiful for me. Yo, this is gorgeous Senti play.
I mean, Tex is able to just really hold his own. Batter down the hatches.
Yeah. He does a great job though. He gets seen by the Omen, seized, and then he dodges the Neon stun anyway.
Yeah.
In theory, Jorgamo should be able to land an easy stun, but Tex is wily with it.
Second time he's held down
Come
C.
back around and delete the entry player for G2. Very nice anchoring so far from Tex.
Team now looking to see if they can square up
Oh,
here.
come on, Ian. Fuck off.
Jab with a movement.
You play it perfect. You don't even shoot the Prowler? Brother, you did everything perfect. It's alright though, the broken ass agent is alive.
The server, he's a bit of a problem for them. Damage being done, and that is pure disrespect.
What's his secondary weapon?
He's preparing for London, mate.
You can't be telling me that that's
Really,
the
Zach?
play.
It's just unbelievable.
I saw a knife kill earlier this morning in EMEA from a player that had used both of the shots in their shorty. And in that situation, I'm like, yeah, okay. Here he's got a shorty. He has a shorty, and he pulls out the knife instead.
Nice, Zach. There we go. Get your wall, baby. Get
It's about sending a message.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really sending
9
a
and
message.
6. I mean, he is the best duelist.
9 and 6. Top of the scoreboard.
Tex is expecting an adjustment.
Besides Adam,
He's
of course.
Anticipating a B hit. So he's put Thorns with the wall now on B. And he is so right.
Constant adjustment to the setup. The Thorn's going to be used nice and early.
It's a perfect read.
Wall potentially, yeah. It's spotted out and even triggered. So a couple of obstacles at least removed from G2's path.
And early on as well, so really nice proactivity from G2 to
The
bait it
next
out and
boing.
not overcommit inside of it. And now, anytime that you bait out that level of Vice Util, I think you can go back over towards C, because you know that Tex is not going to have the same tools to be able to work with.
Gonna hold on to control, get that information, but spotting the Neon. Don't really want anything to do with that.
Here comes Zekken on the long rotate to provide some backup.
Tex very much alone though this time around. Walls up.
Hey, just pressuring C here, making him have to use Thorns, but he's...
receiving this pressure again. Aggro plays with Verno. As soon as that switch is flipped, he does not feel safe.
Oh my god, they're popping B.
Quick evacuation.
Here comes the
out of main,
tether.
and the decision is made to go over towards the B site, but Thorns removed.
Oh yeah, I mean, what is
G2 got
this,
that
guys?
firepower,
Retake if you're gonna
weapons,
retake,
rifles,
don't
all
if you're
trained in the
not.
right places.
Your teammates are not ready. Like, Aspas not ready for that retake.
Two-player advantage towards them. Plank can go down with safety in numbers.
Poorly played from MIBR. I'm gonna have to be real with you. Like, great exec for G2, but this was such a bad retake.
The angle's watched. Smoke's propped up, and there's a shorty. Good awareness from Jorg.
Tex is just looking to hold on to the rifle at this point, isn't he? Looking to back
Salo,
it all
thank you
the
for
way
tier
up.
1, man.
It's a beautiful round called by Val in there. I thought they were going for the B fake into the C pivot.
I don't
Instead,
think they either didn't hear the Omen TP in,
pump faking over towards C and still end
so they
on
felt
B
like they
after
could just
baited out on
get
that
into B
utility
before
early
the
on.
exec came in.
And they completely
I don't know what happened actually. I don't think they knew this happened. I don't think they expected this Omen TP and to have to fight two different angles. I truly don't.
Behind the play.
Yeah, maybe thinking they were ahead of it for the pace that G2 called.
Yeah, Verno was just spiraling backwards, wasn't he? Because he tried to get on that deep B angle.
Because Verno had like a 7-second warning there. They were hitting B.
Really mentioned it too much, but
and then he backed up, which was good. But then the re-go back in is crazy.
Corrode out is a map that they've been struggling with. Got into the floor as well. Lets them try and play their way in over the that C-mount angle, but no aggro play from MBR. It's again just Tex anchoring. This time with the wall.
Yeah, with the wall. He's being a bit greedier for himself now.
C pressure while two guys walk out A.
And MIBR getting second posted up with the
Okay, they see G2, or MIBR isn't going for extra info. This is a really good setup though. They saw the one guy in A, so they think he's the only one playing anchor. They will never expect Aspas here.
Yeah, it's so tough.
Triple face!
Oh my! Oh, they knew.
How can I not boing boing?
Just
That is perfect.
The trade is online. G2 barrel over these A players. Entirety to sign now theirs. Fast and loose though is the approach from MIBR. They want to try and take this one with risks in mind. That's how you even the scales.
It's a great stun. Pressure from behind onto Valid. He had a prowler in
It's up
front and
to
a stun
Tex here.
behind. Nothing he could
It's
do.
really up to Tex right here. Tex has to get this kill on the drop guy on Valen. Or is it Valen? Who is it? Leaf. Wait, Verno saved the round.
This is G2 with their backs pressed against the wall. It's awkward positions in terms of the anchor. Planted out wide against it, and they're just spotting back of the heads from a couple of these players. All pulled down the comms. Clean. Now Leaf's position noted. One man and a 1v2. What can he do in a spot like this? Verno sticking already. The onus on Leaf. And Zekken.
That is a great retake.
Ensures that nothing goes awry.
That is a fantastic retake. How does Verno get the third player in the site?
Verno have got that locked up. The MIBR coordination looks like it
This is gorgeous.
has improved since kickoff. And maybe that's a low bar to say that.
Okay, this is a second kill.
Improving over time. When you just haven't seen a team for so long.
The one thing I ask for, they don't deliver.
They've taken completely different roads recently just because of the final games that were played at kickoff. We know what G2 have been up to recently. This composition, obviously, a big shift away with the meta change. But
was it that one? Oh, it was only two.
If they're coming into stage one and they've done a lot of grinding, they could be a team to pay some serious attention to.
It's opened up again the
big info. Big info, and they have full C control. G2 have to go back to C and re-clear it, or else MIBR just stays overstacked. No way they're repopping B. No way.
He could do some serious work here. Calls me a maid. Missed it. He's just missed the timing, isn't he? Being pressured from either side.
Never mind. He's single-handed.
Clean up the space over towards A, but G2 running rings
wow,
around
well played, Mazzino. Well fucking played.
A whole bunch though.
Might have slowed him down just a bit so he can play his life out and in around that pillar. Doesn't want to give it up too much. The weaponry still
ready to flood
for G2. Not too much in terms of what they can work with, but the Stingers will do nevertheless still. There they are with the rifles. One hell of an advantage, and they're making sure they use it to its fullest. Weak as anything and being played into perfection.
It is beautiful work, chat.
That's how you want to see the neon be used.
Yeah, putting his body on the line.
This one, a light by round. Valen might want to keep this.
They isolated the outside A door guy and then just played together the rest of the round and retook C. Mazzino did a really good job paranoying for delay and then staying alive.
But MIBR guaranteeing a worst case scenario
to allow his team to rotate.
After G2 were running things early on. What were they up 4-1?
Yeah.
I think it's a great recovery.
Almost dragging it.
Man.
You can't decide who to bounce on. Okay.
Just as he goes to break the door, meets Zekken on the other side. Moments before disaster.
Damn, this is an insane defense side.
And we get Aspas with an operator.
It's been full-on aggression from MIBR, start to finish. This might be one of the rounds where they do look to slow it down. They step towards the A side of the map. Deep B pressure already exerted by MIBR.
Yeah, Zekken is not
Omen lurk A by himself. G2 trying to bait a C retake.
No shotgun.
Not there.
Just a stinger for Jorg. Orbs picked up, ults built up.
What does this look like?
Okay, now it's MIBR's job to retake C control, or at least get info C.
Space was taken so early on, and the Prowler does connect, so pretty critical stuff. Ult's going to be used just to see if they can clear this one out. Spam onto the corner. Verno, he was looking to see if he can offset some of that pressure. How about the evacuation for Zekken to get the hell out, but he's paid for it with his life.
Damn.
It's a big loss. It also means that MIBR are lacking quite
Verno died, not Zekken. Well, he's trying to protect Zekken there.
But they're so close to massive ultimates. Tex and Aspas one away from round-changing ult.
Yeah.
Bring them down.
Playing retake B as well to try to dodge this.
Oh god, it's B is clear, chat. B is literally clear.
Ult now. All the ult's going to be expended, at least with that steel guard, and clears the way over towards B.
What a strat.
Nade to buy a bit of time. Aspas. One more kill. He will get that showstopper online, but his position, it's not ideal. He's just looking for a chance to just get involved. There's walls in your face. Slipping in through the back. Zeno
Round over.
He's caught. Flanks accounted for, baby. There's his eye on it.
This is a massive 1v1 on the flank here. If Tex wins it, he gets Vice-ult.
Vitally important if the kills go his way. Aspas has an ult turned up, but he's 17 HP.
Oh, wow, that is fucking nice.
Rebounds against the floor, finds his way forwards, but Tex is dropped anyway. Zekin, when it rings, overdrive is there, but 7 HP. Surely not. How can he do it? Time running short, and
Andre.
one bullet will do the
All
job.
reliable Andre. 12 and 7.
3 kills in a row.
Nice try on the retake though. If Tex kills Baby Bay there,
Great to
the
see
round is
Baby Bay
MIBR's.
back top of the scoreboard in America's, looking comfortable.
How insane is that from Aspas
Santiago
though?
was a little bit shaky for the guy, but he's coming up with
This
some
second kill, like this
huge
movement.
moments for his team.
Jesus.
Like I said, that duel on the flank was important, especially with Aspas doing this. If he had lost that or lost the clutch, the half would be in a much worse spot. G2 survive.
Unk, maybe only bounce on one at a time. I want both. They're both playing really good. Sus 6-6. Like,
Red Bull gives you wings.
wait.
Even as anything between these two squads. 6-6 here on Lotus. Skinning the game off the rip here. Normally,
Lucy,
it's hard,
thank you
I
for the
think,
14 months.
see the
Appreciate it. Thank
reason,
you, thank
the
you.
light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to.
Egler.
I think MIBR might have an advantage here. Yeah, they're switching on attack side. If they win pistol, they could kind of run away with it. But
Between these two squads right here.
we'll see. I want to see G2 CT side, defense side, whatever.
Looking at these two teams as being heavy favorites.
Because I assume it'll be proactive as fuck. Pushing through A, pushing through B, pushing through C.
G2 and MIBR have they're just stacked with talent. It's outrageous. We thought that MIBR were going to be one of our representatives heading to Santiago. And then
How was Vic in the first game? I know a lot of people are going to say statistically he wasn't good, but I think he did a lot of good work there.
Push down the cliff.
Personally.
That's why MIBR. Look at the show that these 2 months that they've had.
No bias.
Taking time off.
Well, they had a very aggressive approach to the defense.
Not max impact, I would say good impact though.
Expecting something similar here.
They just contact up and cut all noise, walking up as much as they possibly can. And Trent was even the first one spotted. MIBR ready for the repeat.
Okay, 5v5 retake shot. 5v5 retake. They have pushed through C as predicted.
Potential to get G2 in position.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A lot of pressure
Ian. He got his one. He got his one. That's big.
One kill there. Make it 2. That is filthy.
He won the round.
Chocomo just flew.
He won the round. He won the round.
Good little jump spot.
Ian's having a game.
Zeno was looking for. Waiting for it though. Stun waited out. Ricochets for now needs to be dealt with, and it is indeed.
This is one round. G2 loses.
Wall is making it awkward here. It really changes the dynamic of this side, but aggression still seems to be the name of the game. MIBR not content to sit back. They want to see if they can take this one. Crossing off names. on the server, but Trent, no more bullets, has to commit to the reload. Time is ticking, and again the onus on him. He's got to push forwards here. No more time left to play for in a round like this. MIBR seal it up. Pistol round
perfect.
for them on that second half.
Ian, a great read by MIBR, insta taking A, having that 5v5, but Ian, you are him.
Triple flank after pushing out C.
You are him.
And I think Tex is just such a hero here. Finding the first kill is, you know, about what you expect from him. But picking up a
That's crazy, yo. Jaws tilted.
It suddenly just takes all the sting out of this flank retake. And I love the more dynamic post-plant look. G2 will tend to drop into static holds where they're holding crossfires and high-low layered setups. MIBR taking a page out of the more aggressive book where you are looking at to actively...
They're running into a stack here. No, not really.
It's always more fun to watch, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Similar start from MIBR.
Yeah, it's really tough to play against. Yeah. But it's harder to execute yourself. It's easier to
This
make
is G2's
mistakes
map pick, by the way,
overly
too.
Give away your life in spots like that.
Yeah, for sure. MIBR clearly have been
Ian
hard
is
at work
Tex, yes.
in the time off.
Hooray.
Picked up the Marshall here, which is normally a side.
So remember, I was glazing G2 last time because they ran into a stack, but their util was so good, they were still able to scaling without losing any health or any players.
On the pistol.
Let's see if MIBR can do the
It's
same
kind of
thing.
weird to see a guy come into round 14 with no ult points.
And still door
So far,
opens up
so
as
good.
he want to take that first contact with Leaf cleaned up. There's plenty more players where that came from. G2.
Clash on C as well.
Yeah, they're hovering around this direction. Texas actually opened things up over towards that C side, but I think
I will be bouncing on both. I will
ahead.
simply be bouncing on both.
Clean up, yeah, for the rest
Fantastic.
of the stragglers. G2 laying into the sidelines.
Some very weak players, but generally speaking, fairly clean for MIBR. They could afford to lose one player in the midst of all of that. And so
That's great
It's
work.
going to be actually pretty good for their bonus.
Jungle still. Nice!
Zekin's more excited that they picked up the gun towards the end of the round. All right, I mean, absolute classic bonus round idea. Guys, we have weaker weapons, let's go B.
Let's go B. It's the rank classic.
It really is.
Got to call it, man.
Well, and that's why
Onk
G2
won't
got
be able to
all that.
walk later. Okay.
Ready as well to respond. They do have players in position. Just in case.
B-pop. B-pop. Everyone's here, though.
Second as well, looking to see if they can bake this one.
Yeah, MIBR loses for sure. They have to regroup somewhere else. Don't go into B. Do not go into B.
Of the picture.
I think Zekin was pausing because he heard the wall right in front of him and got caught by the C's as well. But like you
G2
say,
started that round so like 1-3-1, just ready to stop any kind of pop.
Cheeky stuff. Cuts off.
If MIBR had gone A there, G2 would have full hard like fought them here with 4 through the door.
With the door open as well. You're just not clearing this properly, I don't think.
Tex might be considering it. Stun though and a peek. Ready to activate off of all that pressure.
Really nice trap.
That was good too. Trent's going to get the acknowledgement. Players are still lying in wait over towards B, but the door flipped open.
Why you went quiet? Question
Let's
mark.
see if he can gain some space over towards the
Your name is
C
It's
side.
Bouncy Night.
Detted, Bebe looking to play his life.
Still a slide available for Zekin here and a judge in hand.
Could do some
Very
damage.
ironic.
Potential for chaos.
Yeah, and it looks like they want to fight even further forwards. Why not? Risks to be taken in a round like this. It's a bonus round. Might as
I
well
mean,
go
just
for it,
look
but
at this. Look at the positions they're in. They just know exactly what MIBR is going to do. It's just perfect.
Zekin does have chances, opportunities.
Just
potentially
genuinely
with that judge,
perfect.
But again, it's just backs against the wall. G2, you know they're going to be playing this disciplined style.
No risks. No weird risks.
Not going to let anything slip, but Zekin strikes when the iron's hot. Found that
I mean,
slight
talent does
opportunities and
beat
even picks
top
up an upgrade
decision
in the
making.
process, but Jorgamo right from behind. Unanticipated, unexpected, and looks to be that insurance policy. Eventually cleaning up
No
Mazzino,
help.
but Zekin's still
No
a player
help for
in his
the
own
boy.
right. Looking
Surely
to
not.
see if he can really take over. It's 3 in a round. He's healthy. He's got that rifle and plenty more
Holy-
bullets. Damage done. Ising the fight, and Ace is available. Ready and waiting for the taking. Jorg
Good try, man.
will shut
Good
it
fucking try.
down.
Almost an unbelievable moment from
Nice
Zekin there.
fucking try, man.
18 and 11.
He would have won the game, I think, because they would have bonused them there. Holy shit, he did that all in a
Jorgamo handles it
3v5.
towards the end. Credit to him, but
2v5.
at the same time, yeah, look at this. Kind of, and in fact, I don't think he meant to commit with the blast pack. I think he might have put the blast pack down and tried to cancel it. And just been stuck there. Anyway, the story of the round is what happened towards the end rather than towards the beginning. Valen's very happy that they ended up securing it.
One
Of course he is,
alive,
but
though,
the
man.
damage is
What
still
insane
horrible.
damage from Second. He is him.
They
Keep him
won
on
the
duelist
round and
forever.
They're having to eco.
He is just him.
Yeah, that is never a good sign.
You've seen a Judge No Armor Bandits online.
You could make an argument.
It's
that
too. He's too
essentially
good
won
at
the
it
previous round
for you not to do it.
Doesn't go up on the top of the board, but it's almost as good as.
MIBR could not be in a better position right now, by the way. These guys are so fucking broke. They're literally saving.
When they got the weaker buy.
And they're going to have ults for next round.
I mean, wouldn't it be an amazing moment for Jorgamo to do something similar of his own?
He's got a rifle. Flip switched again.
Now Verno. You're
Oh my god, he has bomb as well.
You can't be doing that. Can't be doing that.
Through a slowing wall.
So C and B control taken. There's still a minute on clock.
Well, that is nice from Azino, though.
Now they're going to pressure A. Are they going to leave it? Oh, they're going to do A to B.
And still get out.
I think they're going to do A to B, yeah, for sure. They're going to take A control and then A to B split.
But still, on the other side of this one, that's Leaf waiting.
Can they get past A, though?
You could do some serious damage to this one. Prowler forward, stun over the shoulders.
Two there. Do they cancel? They cancel.
Horn dealt with on
Look
top
at this guy's.
Oh, the sound cues, but not realizing the text has already inserted himself. He's found that lurk position. Jorg trying to get ahead of that.
Oh my god, Jog.
Sliding straight
Oh my.
through it, and this guy is active as anything.
Wait.
Still, MIBR. Slam the door.
Beautiful
shut in
trading.
Their faces, now looking for that pivot option. Quick rotation and even faster plays on top of it. Valen, it's not letting them really get away with a thing. He's just trying to catch someone.
This is a banger ass match. I'm not going to lie.
Handled, all accounted for. MIBR leading this map by 2.
Like both teams are playing near perfect, and then one guy just takes over and shits on everyone to like bring it back for his team. Like this is MIBR's round all day, then Jaw does
He had his
this.
moment as well. He was the player with the hero rifle. Now G2 can buy again. They're behind by 2.
Suki or Su is it Suki? Sukio, thank you for the prime, man.
Aspas went for the plant money, as I said, and the ult point in the previous round, rather than trying to upgrade to a rifle. So he's coming in to this.
And then
one
he
now.
overheated. I feel like his play was perfectly fine. If he didn't peek into them, they would have peeked into him and killed him.
Standard affair.
Plus, they were on a save.
G2 not looking to opt into a bit of a rubble fight, just pushing back, breaking portions of
And if he
it.
kills Aspas there, you don't say shit.
Flash in, left side.
Yeah, some.
Wait, I can get fade over here. Oh, no.
Wait, I'm already have from B, guys. A looks good. Alright, back to that.
One more. I'm holding stairs. I'm holding stairs.
Two heaven remain. Two
heaven.
Throw heaven.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna ult heaven after.
I'm coming back to you guys.
One drop. I'm ulting. One stuff drop. I'm ulting him.
Yep.
The balls on this guy.
Ah,
He's deep fun.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna hunt
playing
early.
now. His plan is
Damage? Any damage on him?
No.
Careful heaven. He can go heaven outside. He can go heaven. I played like a pussy. They have no smokes.
I have your stairs, Aspas. You can hold site.
Yeah, can you go
here?
I'm
good.
good like this.
Perfect now. Perfect.
Guys, I first.
Put that flash so far.
You should save. You should.
Yeah.
He should.
This guy was hiding here, the neon.
Nice fucking round, guys.
I shit on this guy.
Yes, sir. It's my
Good shit, bro.
dog.
I play like pussy.
Let's go, bro.
W comp.
Working these dogs.
So
I can't believe he re-pushed in a 45 there. The balls on this
You
guy.
hear that? The comms from MIBR.
To secure the
I mean,
round.
it's interesting insight, isn't it? In the midst of all that chaos, they're looking to see if they can hunt down Baby, but it's all clear. The communication between all of them. Zekin as well, I love it. Silent duelist just running, taking liberties up and towards heaven.
MIBR's game to lose now.
I mean, he knew
Actually,
that
MIBR's game to
really
lose.
The guy, so I think he's looking to play off his teammates.
Yeah, and he knew he had a time.
Or map lose.
But it's nice to hear insight from the teams in spots like that. It did look pretty clean, and I like the way that they were optimizing in the post plan as well to make sure that they didn't get overwhelmed by anything. G2 are forced to take a timeout at the back of that too. This is the second time that they've been ecoed.
I mean, they're so broke. They're just so broke. That was their one buy round to bring them back in.
And one of them coming out the back of a round that they won. Yeah. So really tough situation for G2.
If
They look like they were in
MIBR
control.